Oh shit! It's time for more Weevil game. Uh,
Say, if I may ask, what happened to Caillou?
he was killed by a stink bug. Didn't you read the title of the last stream?
I mean, yeah, I know that much, but what have we done? What do we do with the body?
Well, you know, the ground's pretty soft when you're this size. You can actually pick it up in big, like, doughy chunks. So I just buried him.
So we just do you think he's been eaten by larvae?
Probably. Maybe that's why there's so many larvae instead of grubs. Anyway,
I'm sorry. What essence of Caillou gives him more
he sucks.
Okay.
Don't you remember how Caillou ruins children? You were the one who told me about this.
Yeah, I know that much. Yes, Caillou ruins children because he is just an insufferable brat that solves all of his problems by throwing temper tantrums.
Today I will scream real loud. Much like your child now, Caillou. We got a lot of stuff we can do, you know? I hadn't considered what I wanted to get done this stream.
Well, we could always... Wait, no, that's not a thing, is it? You can't tame the ladybugs, can you?
Not the ladybugs, sadly.
There are some things that you can tame. That much I know.
Yeah.
It might be a good idea to tame a weevil just so that way we have that, drink thing.
Yeah, that was actually my plan because water seems like one of the more annoying things to get in this game. But I think for that, I need a grinder, which would require flower petals and ant parts.
Well, ant parts is fine, because you've already gotten some ant parts before.
Yeah, so I'm going to store some of my stuff.
Let's see, how do we get the flower petal? Okay, let me look this up on the fucking info thing I got here.
Yeah, you know, the databases.
I really should come up with a name for this thing. It's just sort of like a cyan and purple rectangle that I found one day, and whenever I, like, press things on it, it just brings up information.
I've been thinking of it as the info brick.
It's not even... I'm not even sure if it's a brick. It's kind of thin, if we're honest. Not really...
Bricks can be thin.
I mean, I know a brick can be thin. But, like...
Instead of bricked up, it's a bricked down. Sorry, that wasn't very funny.
No.
Oh, thank you for laughing for
Fuck
me.
you. No, fuck you. That's not actually funny. Fuck you.
Alright.
I love you.
I love you too.
Let's see. What are... oh, right, I'm... Flower petal, right?
Presumably I would get it from a flower, right?
Well, not always, because, like, think about how big you are.
Yeah, but I could probably cut down a flower, right?
Where to find flower petals? You need to head to the rose plants located in the eastern part of the map. Thanks, US gamer.
I can't believe we're trusting information from American gamers right now.
Well, would you like me to get a secondary source just in case?
Yeah, could you try British gamers? No,
yeah, sure.
I'm good on that front.
Grounded UK.
I'm gonna upgrade my club a little bit with these whetstones, because it looks like you just spend whetstones in order to make tools just do 1% more damage. So our ant club is actually kind of dangerous now.
Well, we can get ground rose petals from UK for 5 pounds and 60 cents.
I don't.
Of
that
British
doesn't
money.
sound very good.
What is the cent portion of the British, like, pound?
Pence, I think.
Pence?
They have pence, and then there's shillings, but I don't know if they still use shillings. I think that was back when Oliver Twist was still alive, because Oliver Twist was a real boy, of course.
Yeah. When did they transfer to Bebobs? Was that?
That was 22, 22, 22.
Oh fuck, yeah, no, I'm way off. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Shit. In that case, wow, yeah, no, we can get these. We can get these flower petals temporarily imported for pretty cheap, honestly. Let's see. Flower petals. Do. Uh,
All right. So here's my plan.
You'll travel to the north side of the large pond past the oak tree. Once you're there, you can begin attacking
Oh
flowers to get
no.
petals.
That means I have to go through the wall into the northern garden where there's a bunch of spiders. Okay, I can do that.
I mean, it is the ingredient for like ladybug chest plate and
Yeah,
like
no,
a bunch of good stuff.
it's fine. I'm
Berry chair and a
not
pebble
worried about
turret.
it. Oh,
Yeah, a turret. How do these kids know how to make turrets?
that's the power of raw science. All science tends towards weaponization.
Are we
Manhattan
working
Project.
on-
Oh, hello, larva. Sorry.
Are we working on like just sort of assemble it into the vague shape of a turret and it becomes a functional turret rules here?
Presumably, yeah, because I did just kind of tie an antenna to this club in order to make it better. Also, that larva died in one combo, so it looks like we're actually pretty safe from larva. Oh! As long as they don't knock me over, that is. I need to get better at blocking. I don't know if I can do that.
These kids really know how to pull these insects apart, by the way. Usually it takes a whole horde of ants to pull an insect apart with the same sort of force that these kids just kind of in
Well,
fucking one.
that's a good question, actually. How much stronger than an ant would a human be at this size? Because our
They would
muscles
be-
wouldn't be very efficient at this size, would they?
They would be proportionally weaker, yes, actually. The reason that a lot of things have exoskeletons is because it is a lot easier to move things through hydrodynamic force than it is through the fucking like tendon movements at that size.
Ah,
Um,
lab.
so we wouldn't
Hello,
function
Bombardier
very
Beetle.
well, assuming that we were using the simulation flesh bodies provided in this video game. If we were the standard, you know, gel and then light diffraction.
I already use
standard.
hydrodynamic force.
Yeah, and yeah, we're good. But my point is that
Okay. There's a bombardier beetle over there. I don't know if I can take on one of those yet. I need a boiling gland to finish my cookery, but... Do we take on the beetle?
it'd be very funny if it turned out that it was creeper rules and the guy just fucking exploded
Oh!
instantly.
No! Bombardier beetle does a lot of damage. Oh!
Oh fuck yeah, no, Bombardier Beetle is having none of your shit.
I guess that's what I get for trying to fuck with the power of the power of reactive hydrogen peroxide. Damn.
That sure is, you know, an interaction that is fatal to most insects that encounter the Bombardier Beetle.
At least it doesn't pursue me. I appreciate that he minds his own business. I should get some plant fiber.
He's entirely herbivorous, and his coloration is selectively to show off the fact that he is, you know, prone to aiming his ass at you and unleashing the worst IBS of all time.
Yeah, normally they actually flip downwards. I believe this game changed. Ah! Might. This game changed that just because they couldn't have it clipping through the floor, which is a fair enough change, I suppose.
Which I don't understand why they go downward. Whoop.
Sorry, I was crafting and there was a threat detected. I forgot crafting doesn't actually pause the game.
I like that it was just threat detected rather than like pointing out exactly what it was, because if it were like, you know, if it was a we might, I wouldn't give quite as much of a shit. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if it just said might detected, I don't think I would really be all that scared. That's my own fault, really. I didn't have any plant fibers to make bandages with.
Well, sometimes that's just how it be out in these wilds. It's a good thing you have infant child lives to sacrifice.
Right? Like, there's that milk carton talking about the missing children, and I have to question, like, what is Wendell Tully's plan for when the police notice all of these missing children?
So, my theory is that there's only 5 missing children, but the reason that you can respawn so much is because they're taking them apart cell by cell and turning each individual cell into a new individual child to go on miniature adventures.
Ah,
So
so
you've
part
got
of the reason
literally-
why I'm, like, made of soft butter is because they're duplicating my chromosomes. I'm a
You are a single-celled organism, fucking
Yeah.
amassed into the shape of a human being right now. And you've got literally billions of backups, but at the same time, that does mean they have essentially cellularized a child
That wa-
5 times.
that feel when non-pluripotent, you know? Alright.
Rabbit's foot. Morton Noir lipstick. Fake hall pass. Whew. Looks like it's all still here.
Alright, do I have my stuff? Alright, I don't want to lose. Okay.
Morton Noir lipstick. Fake hall pass. Whew.
Tablet,
Looks
I
like
don't
it's all
mind
still here.
losing.
I like that Willow has a fake hall pass. Why would you need that? How many times would that actually work?
The teacher won't give me a real hall pass, and probably as many times as the hall monitor
This
doesn't
is
care.
odd. What do we have lurking around out here?
On one hand, that's fair. On the other hand, every single hall pass that I've ever been given has been some weird, fucked up object thing that has been
Oh,
very
yeah.
obviously something that belongs to a singular human being within the vicinity. So that would only work like once or twice before the person inevitably was told, like, yeah, no, that's not actually anyone's hall
I'm a
pass.
picky eater.
Stealing my
They're fucking
teacher's
with you.
fucking doorstop in order to go to the bathroom.
I mean, what even was the thing that I had that was kind of weird?
It was just a plank of wood at most of the schools that I was simulating in.
Mine was a rubber ducky. That's right, I remember. Rubber ducky, it's the one.
Lubber duck.
It was
Alright.
a fucking huge one, so it was big and unwieldy.
We're by the garden wall, so if you hear me scream, it's because I've run into a spider.
Understandable.
Or a mosquito, because we're by the pond, actually.
Look at that spider. It looks amazing.
I like that my brain technically
Yeah,
runs on
I
like
mean,
5-second delay.
Just run by it,
because
just
I
run by
have
it,
to-
just run by it. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting away.
No, you're good.
Alright, flower petals, hey. We got what we came here for.
Flower petals, baby.
Oh, there's a shorter way here. I could have just run here from my camp past the cola can.
Delicious, delicious red chips. These do kind of look like Pringle chips, though.
I think you should be able to eat them like Pringle chisps. Spider
I
still
mean-
after me? Okay, he fucked off.
Apparently, flower petal,
They're just edible. You can eat most of them.
flower petal salad actually tastes very, very nice. It's just it takes a metric shit ton of time to actually collect a good amount of proper edible flower petals, because the entirety of a flower usually isn't edible.
Well-
Usually.
Fun fact, during Tulip Mania, a guy actually got put in jail because he had the audacity to eat a tulip bulb thinking that it was an onion. And someone was so angry because at the time tulip bulbs were like NFTs that they had him put in jail.
I'm gonna eat an ape now. I need to see if it still functions. I need to go.
Wait, yeah,
eat
no, you're a
bored
data
ape
organism.
immediately.
You can eat NFTs. You should
Yeah,
you should
I-
try it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat a bored ape. Let's see. Let me go for. Oh, never mind. None of these look appetizing or edible.
I can't believe. Well, you gotta be careful. If you pick the wrong one, he might become an excited ape, and who knows what'll happen then. Yucky. All right, so I have some of the flower petals I need, so I can tame a weevil as necessary. I need spider bits to make a spider bow. So,
Let's consider. While you're thinking of the spider bow, if I just may, I am now considering the standard model of elementary apes. We've got the up ape, the charm ape, the top ape, down ape, strange ape, bottom ape, the electron ape, muon to ape, tau ape, the
I
electron
prefer,
neutrino
personally,
ape.
the super glass ape.
I don't know if that's a particle so much as it is a state of.
I love the
difference between
theoretical
that
states of matter where it's like one scientist thinks they could possibly exist, but we're not sure. But we're gonna pretend it's a real state of matter anyway because a scientist thinks so.
And then we've got, fucking weird ones like, yeah, no, technically these are a different variety of matter because we can't classify it one thing or another. And I love that one of those is just magnetically ordered.
I've said this before,
Magnets.
and I'll say it again. I hate that nuclear scientists are out here inventing new elements and then naming them stuff like bazingium. Like, we're giving them millions of dollars to run particle reactors, and they're playing with the fundamental forces that order the particles that make up the universe, and all they can think to do is go, "This is bazingium." I can't abide by it.
I don't know how to feel about string net liquid.
What is a string net liquid?
In a string net liquid, atoms have apparently unstable arrangement like a liquid, but are still consistent in overall pattern like a solid. When in a normal solid state, the atoms of matter align themselves in a grid pattern so that the spin of any electron is the opposite spin of all electrons touching it. But in a string net liquid, atoms are arranged in some pattern that allows some electrons to have neighbors with the same spin. This gives rise to curious properties, as well as supporting some
Aphid on
unusual
the move.
proposals about the fundamental conditions of the universe itself.
That's the kind of stuff that I hate. Where we have all these questions about the fundamental state of the universe because of it. The universe is the way it
sorry,
is
there's
because
a
I made it.
rock?
I made
Wait,
it the
hold
way
on,
it is.
hold on,
Sorry,
hold on,
everyone.
Hold on,
Those
hold on.
aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Herbert smithite is a mineral with a chemical structure
Herbert?
that may be an example of string net matter.
No. Stop.
It is a straight up rock.
Herbert smithite.
Herbert smithite.
Please explain?
Herbert smithite is a mineral with a chemical structure ZnCu3, so that's zinc copper, OH6Cl2, zinc copper, oxygen,
Okay.
hydrogen, chlorine. It is named after the mineralogist Herbert Smith, born 1872, died 1953, and was first found in 1972 in Chile. So this was named after a guy after he was dead, so it was not him naming it after himself. It is a polymorphous with capicellite and is closely related to
At least it's not
paradicamite.
called Sheldonite, you know?
Paradicamite. Neat.
Paradicamite.
Herbert smithite is generally found in and around Anorak, Iran, hence its other name, Anorakite.
Huh. I love a mineral that's named for where it's found, you know? It's very simple. Very understandable, even.
Herbert smithite is associated with copper mineralizations in cyanitic porphyries, which is a textural term for the sort of like coarse, grainy stuff. Think like those rocks that you use to.
I'm thinking
grind
about kitty litter.
calluses in yeah.
Scrabble along.
Ant!
And granites.
Get out of here! Leave that Weevil be! It's the Weevil safe zone!
Destroy them.
How dare you!
Harvest parts.
Scrabble
Anyway,
along.
where was I? Let's see. It is also been reported in the Bighorn Mountains of Maricopa County, Arizona,
Yes.
and the
I know that
Laverian
place.
and the Laverian District Mine of Attica, Greece. Herbert Smithite in a pure synthetics form was discovered in 2012 to be able to exhibit the properties of a
no one likes to
quantum
mention either.
spin liquid, a generalized form of a strongly correlated quantum spin liquid due to its Kagome lattice structure, which is
I
trihexagonal tiling.
huh.
Herbert Smithite is the first mineral known to exhibit this unique state of magnetism. It is neither a ferromagnet with mostly aligned magnetic particles, nor it is an antiferromagnet with mostly opposite aligned magnetic particles. Rather, its magnetic particles have a constantly fluctuating scattered orientation. So it's literally a magnet that is constantly switching states, and that's what makes it weird.
I don't know how to feel about the random magnet. That's kind of incredible, but what does this mean for science? For the world? Does this mean anything?
Optical conductivity observations suggest the magnetic state in Herbert Smithite is a type of emergent gauge field in a gapless dielectric spin liquid. Other experiments and some numerical calculations suggest instead that it is a Z to the power of 2 spin liquid. In other words, it has a topological order, which means that it has like a pattern that it will undergo.
Huh.
To clarify the situation, it is useful to carry out a number of experiments. So literally, some of them are completely random, and others of them have patterns that they will go through. And you can only find out if you do tests on them. Why are rocks like this?
And geologists think they're disciplined. I've heard geologists call their own discipline boring because it's just about rocks, and it's like, oh, I got into geology because geology is nice and simple and boring and understandable, and it's like, do you have a different geology that I'm not a part of?
Taking a look around. Those aphids
Anyway,
look
I'm
like they have
expanding the
things to
base
do,
a little bit,
people to see.
because I simply don't have enough space, I've decided. So,
Get fucked. Sorry, I'm reading about geometry. The trihexagonal tiling is actually usually called Kagome tiling, specifically because
sorry, please tell me this isn't after an anime character.
no, it is after the Kagome lattice, which is the traditional basket of Japanese weaving.
Okay.
And the reason it is called that is
Hmm.
because
I
it
need
was
this normally.
first appeared in a 1951 paper by Japanese physicist Kodi Hisumi, and appeared with his assistant Ichiro Shoji, and it outpaced a later book.
By the way, I don't want anyone to think I'm racist. Specifically, I was thinking of, I believe, a Pokemon gym leader, and I was hoping it wasn't one of those things where a scientist was like, oh, this is Sheldonium because I love the Big Bang Theory. I hate that. I hate it.
It was coined by this person specifically because it's actually a more specific version of the pattern that details the way that the lines are actually supposed to layer themselves, and because of that, certain minerals are based upon it, namely jarosites and Herbert Smithite. What do you get? What do you know?
So,
What's jarosites?
could you in theory make one of these weird magnets out of anything? Because it sounds like you could make them out of basically anything.
It sounds like they need a very specific combination of certain parts of their molecular structure. Namely, both of them have had OH6, and both of them have had they've both had a reactive one, because this one has potassium ferric iron, and the other one had zinc copper.
Ah.
sulfate mineral is formed in ore deposits by the oxidation of iron sulfides. Often produces a byproduct during the purification and refining of zinc, and is commonly associated with acid mine drainage.
Zinc.
Oh no.
You know, mining
Mystery
is very
Mars
bad for the
exploration.
planet, but it's basically the only way we can make technology, so there's no way to know if it's good or bad.
Mars exploration.
So-
Ferric sulfate and jarosites have been detected by 3 Martian rovers, Spirit, Opportunity, and Curiosity. These substances are indicative of strongly oxidizing conditions prevailing at the surface of Mars. In May 2009, the Spirit rover became stuck when it drove over a patch of soft ferric sulfate that had been hidden under a veneer of normal-looking soil. Bastard. Because iron sulfate has very little cohesion, the rover's wheel could not gain sufficient traction to pull the rover out of the iron sulfate patch.
They trapped our boy. I can't fucking believe this. And I love that when our boys get trapped up there, they just have to stay there forever. Like, we just leave them there. Like, it's a stationary research station now. Leave us alone. We can't go fix him.
You know, at some point, the humans are probably going to build a drone specifically to go fix those things if they don't go up there themselves.
When they go up there, they're definitely going to start well, in the timeline we're broadcasting this to, they're definitely going to start building shrines to, like, Curiosity and stuff, and I'm okay with that. I just wish that they understood what it was, you know? Curiosity is the first patron saint of Mars now. Because of that. You know?
Antarctica deep borehole. On Earth, jarosite is mainly associated with the ultimate stage of pyrite oxidation in clay environments and can be also found in mine tailings where acidic conditions prevail.
So, incredibly poisonous
Against
piles of
all
dirt. My favorite.
expectations, jarosite has also been fortuitously discovered in minute quantities in form of small dust particles in ice cores recovered from a deep borehole in Antarctica.
Mites.
So, is this a meteor situation,
This
do we
surprising
think?
discovery was made by geologists who were searching for specific minerals capable to indicate ice age cycles within the layers of a 1,620 meter long ice core. Geologists speculate the jarosite dusts could have also accumulated within ice glaciers on Mars. However, this hypothesis is a matter of controversy because Mars jarosite deposits can be very thick, but Mars is also a very dusty planet, and the absence of plate tectonics on Mars glacial dust deposits might have accumulated during long periods of time.
So are these things useful for anything? As like randomizing magnets? Could you build an engine from them or something? Are these what raw science is made out of?
Jarosite is a more generic term denoting an extensive family of compounds of the form of Am3OHSO42, where A plus equals NaKRbNH4.
NaKRb. This sounds like it explodes pretty well, probably.
AgTl, and M to the third equals FeCr or V. So yeah, no, all of these are highly reactive as far as metals go.
Oh, heck yeah. I love a good
'cause that's
reactive chemical.
Iron, chromium, and vanadium, and then the other combinations are sodium, potassium, rubidium, and ammonium.
Oh, wow,
molecule.
yeah, no, that's very... that's like the funny
hydronium
kind of
molecule,
reactive.
Silver, or thallium.
What?
In-
Thallium, huh?
Thallium specifically when paired with vanadium.
I love heavy metal poisoning. It's my favorite.
In condensed matter physics and material science, they are renowned for containing layers with Kagome lattice structures related to geometrically frustrated magnets. So literally magnets that don't get along with themselves.
Is that actually what that term means scientifically?
Geometry. In condensed matter physics, the term geometrically frustration refers to a phenomenon where atoms tend to stick to non-trivial positions or where, on a regular crystal lattice. Conflicting inter-atom forces lead to quite complex structures.
So literally, yes. Also, I finally got a mutation that makes me better at using clubs, which is nice.
Nice. Spirit Mars rover final embedding event.
Final embedding event. They make it sound so catastrophically awful. Look what they did to my boy.
Exploded in a thermonuclear annihilation event that took out half of Mars.
Yeah, it's real sad that Mars is gone now. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. That time that Mars was gone. Hello, Weevils. There are so many Weevils around here. I accidentally lost sight of my goal of Weevil while I was doing other work.
Well, I mean, in order to build Weevil, you still have to finish Grinder. In order to finish Grinder, you have to get Weed Stem, and in order to get Weed Stem, you also have to go harvest weed, and you also have to go smoke the weed, and then you have to...
Yeah, you have to smoke the weed before you can use it in building.
And then before you can smoke the weed, you have to roll...
Can you imagine trying to roll a blunt at this size? Good God.
Oh, the itty bittiest little blunt ever.
Yeah, a real Andrew Yang kind of blunt. Can I make that joke on Twitch? Will I get banned for that one?
I don't know if we're popular enough yet on Twitch for that to go over their radar.
Okay, cool. I love how if you're a not popular channel, you can just kind of do whatever and it doesn't matter. That's very funny to me.
As long as you have less than 10 followers a day, you can do whatever. You can even do crimes.
Hello,
probably.
Aphid. Are you okay?
Don't do crimes, though. Don't do that.
Well...
Aphid is having a time. Oh.
Aphid, yeah, no, Aphid is trapped in the scream loop. I will free him. Hello, Weevil. I'm pretty sure these Weevils are just going to constantly be storming my base because of those mushroom stems that I dropped like 10 hours ago, and that's okay.
That's just how it be sometimes.
And I'm not going to chop down the bottom of this dandelion stem, and I'm going to hope it grows back.
Anyway, where was I? Right.
Theology.
Stuck in dusty soil with poor cohesion. The fucking, let's see.
Yeah.
Spirit traversal map.
Our boy.
Insight, curiosity. We've got the future. We've got inactive. And this map is interactive? What? Huh? I can click on these things? Oh,
We have interactive maps. Well, the humans, rather. The humans have interactive maps of Mars?
This info map has fucking everything. I could probably pull a drink out of this if I wanted to.
I don't want.
No? No drink? Okay. Very well.
No, I was talking to. I accidentally hit a wall in my pursuit of chopping down a weed stem. You can have a drink if you want, as long as you don't drink Faygo. That stuff's got corn syrup in it, and after the corn subsidies led to total takeover of the American Midwest, I don't feel comfortable supporting corn as a botanical.
Do you not support the Corn Lord?
No. How could I, honestly?
But they go on Sesame Street.
So does Elmo.
I forgot your passionate hatred for Elmo.
At least it's
My
clean.
apologies.
It's weird to me how many like hardcore Muppet fans just genuinely fucking despise Elmo and want him to die.
I mean, apparently, like, the original person that had Elmo was also just like, fuck this goddamn puppet, and it took, like, a different person picking up the puppet before Elmo actually became likable.
Elmo and Alf evoke the same kind of, like, primal rage in people, and I think that's really interesting. Like, apparently when Alf was not being inhabited, they just beat the ever-loving fuck out of that poor puppet, and that's really funny to me.
You say inhabited like they had put a little being in there, that they had an Alf skeleton.
I mean,
that they kept in
what
the
else
back.
do we call it? What else do we call it? What's the term otherwise? Oh, it's a spider.
wearing the puppet, I suppose. Well, they weren't wearing the Alf puppet. Because, like, if it's that level of uncanny, then we cannot treat it with the same level
When
of
Alf
respect
was
as a
dead.
Muppet.
Is that better? When Alf was no
Next
longer
time on
alive
this
because he is a
gritty
living being.
New noir. When Alf was dead.
He had a trunk that went all the way up. Up where? Don't worry about it.
It was running cats and dogs out there, and
No.
I was quite hungry.
Like, why did they try to make him a lovable, charming character when he regularly murders and eats cats? How did they reconcile that? I don't know anything about Alf.
Oh, he attempted to eat cats. He never actually succeeded. At least I don't think. Unless, like, I'm gonna have to like look up and see. Hold on.
Alf perpetual starving.
Alf Perpetual Starvation Simulator Ultimate Purgatory 2000.
Oh,
Anyway, where was
yeah, I know you
Oh,
played
right,
Game of the Year 2027. Don't rub it in.
Where was I?
Oh, there's some bees buzzing around the oak tree. That's neat.
Oh, bees.
I bet this oak tree is full of fucking wolf spiders, like every oak tree in existence is, though.
Well, that's just how oak trees be. Let's see. Oh, right. Alf. Kill count.
Okay.
We have limits.
I'm glad.
No. That didn't bring up what I wanted. Let's see.
What did it bring up? Anything?
It brought up a couple things. It did bring up quite a bit, but I thought I was talking about an acronym. No, I want the cat.
I want to know if Alf has murdered. Thank you.
And turn away the inky depths of the night.
Yes. I don't want to know about the American Living Family Association or whatever.
Whoa.
I want to know. I want to know about the fucking the cat eating.
The trunk monster.
Hello, powerless ant.
Hello, ants. I'm going to destroy you.
Cats are a culinary delicacy on Melmac. Is the joke. Let's see. Once during a feeding frenzy, Alf is believed to have eaten Lucky, but he is later found. Alf ran off looking in the outside world, was caught by a rescue shelter worker.
Okay. I think I have the ant parts I need now. I'm not going to kill any more ants because I really don't want my base to get taken apart.
Although it turns out the cat Alf grabbed isn't Lucky, he is still not allowed to eat the cat he just took from the shelter. Alf actually tries to hypnotize the cat the same way he did to Lucky at the beginning of the episode.
Alf
Lucky
really
passes away
just...
in the 4th season, and Tanners get a new cat and name it Lucky the 2nd.
Okay, so Alf is just willing to kill if he thinks he can get away with it, is what you're saying.
Throughout the series, Alf was warned not to try to eat Lucky. In the 1st episode, he is asked, "Do you have a cat?" When he was requested if he would like anything to eat, tried to hypnotize Lucky into thinking he was a bagel, but Willie caught him in the act. Alf said the only ways to cure Melmacian hiccups is to drink cat juice.
Just continue. We can't get hung up on the details here.
Alf thinks the Tanners sacrificed Lucky, only to be told it was a stray. In the same episode, Kate has said to Alf, "Anything you do to this cat, I'll do to you."
Sorry, hang on. Sacrifice only for it to be revealed to have been a stray. Did they make cat?
It's a placebo cat juice.
Okay.
I don't know if it's real or not.
Presumably not. Hello, Ladybug.
Hey, Alf. Alf, have you has Alf actually eaten a cat?
I just want to know if I can vote for Alf, you know?
Alf Wiki.
Oh no. All right, we've got a grinder. We can now tame a Weevil.
Perfect. Do you want to continue? Garfield the cat, what are you doing here?
Why is Garfield on the Alf Wiki? Yeah, no.
Let's see. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Cats are small carnivorous mammals native to planet Earth.
This is
Melmac.
Garfield is a popular cat from Earth.
On Earth, cats are usually kept as pets, while on Melmac, they're usually served on lunch, breakfast, or dinner. Some known Melmacian cats dishes include chili cat, el gato stew, felines and fries, calico claws, cat tails, whisker omelets, breast
That's
of cat.
incredibly unhealthy, by the way. Like, eating carnivore meat is not good for you. It gives you prions and protein deficiencies.
Cat's Benedict, fillet of cat, stir-fried cat.
How do you Benedict a cat? You just, I guess, douse it in hollandaise.
I suppose so. Filet mignon and cat fudge sundae. Melmacian cats are apparently an entirely different thing. Now that I'm looking at them, they all look like they've been animated by George Bluth, and my God,
George Bluth, not Don Bluth.
Yeah, a mix of George Lucas and Don Bluth.
All right, deposit some water in my water storage.
Anyway, let's see. On Melmac, it is not popularly acceptable to be a cat sympathizer and abstain from eating cats. Melmacians would spit on such cat lovers.
What the? Okay. I guess thanks for, like, why is the wiki so critical of cat fans as well? What the fuck? Like, it sounds like the wiki also hates cat lovers. Well, I guess that water drop was just gonna stay up there.
Garfield the cat, the famous cartoon character used by licensing just like animated Alf in the 30-minute movie cartoon All Stars to the Rescue, was a possible reference to Lucky. Alf once threatened Garfield to help a boy to overcome his addiction to drugs by saying, "Do you want to help or do you want to be lunch?" Garfield quickly arose with no question and complained, "My luck to be stuck on a dresser with a pushy alien."
So Garfield helped Alf.
Garfield had
drug
helped
addiction.
Out. So let's look this up the other way around.
Yeah, no, let's get into this child drug addiction that Garfield apparently helped get rid of with Alf. Yeah.
I don't like this.
No, I'm all for it. I love the 90s war on drugs crap where it's like, my name is Cocaino. I'm a supervillain who gets power by doing cocaine.
I'm gonna send you an image that that was the first thing that appeared when I looked up the phrase Garfield Alf.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna send that directly to you rather than giving that to the chat. We'll see if it is deemed safe or not. Ooh.
Okay, safe is. I'm worried now.
God damn it. Not that one.
Mushroom slurry. I'll have me a delicious, delicious Weevil in no time.
Let's see. Let's do it like this. There. Yeah, that's the first image I found.
Okay, one moment.
Right off the bat. Anyway, Cartoon All-Stars to the rescue.
Oh boy. Oh! Yeah, no, I'm not putting that on stream. That makes me sad. That's a cartoon of Alf skeletonizing Garfield in a single moment. That's I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Let me get you a new image, which is this is the movie where they all show up together. Please note the different boys that are present in this movie. We have no less than Slimer, Alf, fucking.
Hang on. There's a Weevil.
Tigger.
I've got to tame the Weevil.
Oh. Yeah.
Weevil, how do I make you my friend? Do I have to analyze the mushroom slurry first? Let me go analyze the mushroom slurry. Please continue.
Actually, wait a second. What the fuck? What is with this fucking lineup? We have Alf, Tigger, Daffy Duck,
Okay.
Bugs Bunny, the Chipmunks, all of the Smurfs, Baby Muppets, Garfield, Pooh from Winnie the Pooh, the three nephews of fucking Daffy, Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
You mean Donald, not Daffy.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry,
Three
I don't
nephews.
want to bring the fucking Looney Tunes fans down on us in force.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no.
The Looney Tunes junta.
There's other one. But we do have Daffy and Bugs Bunny in this, in addition to Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and Pooh, and Tigger, and Alf, and the Baby Muppets, not the full adult Muppets, the Baby Muppets.
Of course.
And Garfield, and the Chipmunks, and Slimer.
Weevil.
Since Garfield,
want-
like all of the characters from the shows listed, was presented as nothing more than a cartoon character come to life, and since this adventure does not tie in with any known stories he has either in print or any visual media, it is considered non-canonical. Too bad you forgot about the basis of Garfield lore. Which is that he's always been a cartoon.
Do I not use the mushroom slurry to make you love me,
Let's see,
Weevil?
hold on. Let's see, mushroom slurry.
Yeah. How do I make Weevil love me? It is
Mushroom
so
slurry
important.
grounded. Let's see.
Should also probably start building a dew collector.
Mushroom slurry is a material resource that is used to make mushroom brick and can be also fed with weevils for a chance to tame them.
How do I feed them to a Weevil?
Weevil.
I have the slurry. The Weevil simply will not eat it from my hand like a sugar cube.
The weevil is passive towards the player and will retreat when attacked. They can also be attracted by the player dropping mushroom items, namely mushrooms, mushroom chunks, mushroom slurry, and toadstool chunks. They will eat these items, and the slurries can be used to tame them. So literally, you just drop it. And it eats the
So like
mushroom
I'm
slurry.
taming a wolf.
Yes.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll place the mushroom slurry just down by the grinder.
The players should still be careful that no ants are near the weevil while it feeds. When tamed, it gives a bonus to that lowers thirst drain rate.
Okay, there's a bunch of weevils at the door.
It also allows the player to store items up to 10 slots and can be used to
Here.
help you ferry items across the terrain. You're gonna have so many fucking weevils.
I don't know if I can tame multiple weevils. I hope I can.
It'd be very nice if you could tame multiple weevils.
I'm not trying to punch all of my constructions, it's just that I keep doing so.
What
Come here,
beautiful,
weevils.
beautiful weevils.
Feed. Feed upon my slurry. Yes!
Oh, also, our automatic announcement thing didn't go up in the server, by the way. Which might be why no one's here.
Didn't it? Because I got a ping for it.
Wait,
Weevil!
where would that be?
Would be in the announcements, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Or it'd be in Arcade TV, rather.
Oh, Arcade TV. What talk? There it is. Yeah, there it is.
Weevil!
Evil.
I've got him. That was actually
Destroy.
surprisingly easy.
Oh, that's cute. They sneeze like a basset hound.
Yeah, they're just snorfing. He just kinda, I guess he'll just wander around near me. I don't know if I'll need to feed him, but mushrooms are easy enough to get, so it's not like it'll be that bad. What else was I doing? I needed to build a dew collector. because water is kind of annoying to get repeatedly.
I'm sorry, Garfield is a lamp in this special? He is a lamp that has come to life.
I mean, I guess they couldn't let Alf kill the real Garfield, which is what he would do if he met Garfield. Like, I must stress. Because Alf is apparently a fucking monster without compare.
Garfield has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines. Would you like me to say them? They're in the entirety
You know what?
of this
Yeah.
movie, only 8.
Yes, I would love that.
Garfield's lines are in order. Hey, going through life with the blue lampshade has work enough. Wake me when lasagna comes.
Okay, yeah, that's
My
true.
luck to be stuffed on a dresser with a pushy alien.
Okay.
2 sounds you can't miss, a breaking piggy and a sizzle of a hot lasagna. He refers to Alf saying a piggy bank broke.
Yeah, okay.
Neither do I. No food in sight. He says this after Simon the Chipmunk says, I don't like the look of this.
The Alf specials sound like they were kind of insane, if I'm being honest here.
The following 3 lines are sung, so... Here's a practical reply. Now you can say beat it. Get lost. Get out of my face with that stuff. And a good excuse is something you never outgrow.
Yeah, don't take drugs.
Alright, this is don't take drugs. Yeah.
My name is Garfield, and I definitely would not do drugs for fun.
At least it's clean.
Garfield would totally do drugs for fun. What are you talking about? Garfield loves drugs. I know the guy.
Hey, Garfield, what is that? Nothing. I'm just
Garfield, are you stoned again?
Sound of a fucking catnip beanie being dangled to the side. No.
Cats love drugs. That's like one of the very few things that we know about them as humans, is that cats love drugs.
Not only do cats love drugs, they have a drug that they love so much that we have named it after cats.
Right? We don't have like human weed. We just have weed. You know?
I mean, we don't know that. Other animals might call it human weed.
Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's see.
I'm very scared of that fucking Frankenstein head that I keep seeing whenever I sleep in game. I'm worried. I think he means me harm. You're going pretty deep into the Alf stuff. I'm getting kind of worried that it's affecting you, Gub.
I'm not getting into the Alf stuff. I'm now going through the fucking Garfield wiki. Because I need to see how far Alf has penetrated, and it looks like they've only they haven't penetrated too far, which is pretty nice. Sorry, Elf, you could never outlast the great.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't belong on the Garfield wiki, if we're being honest. He's a monster. Let's get one thing clear. We are a pro-extradition stream when it comes to Garfield.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh, fuck yes. Welcome to the Garfield week. Oh, yeah. There are so many fucking cats that are looking at me smugly. A fucking Lumpy Touch is partnered with the official Garfield wiki.
What?
You can go to his Twitch TV. There's a link right here.
No. Tell me you're messing with me. Say psych right now. Hey, that's my Weevil. That's my Weevil. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
Keep keep that nose to
I
yourself.
can't believe the fucking nerve of some of these insects. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right, yeah. Nathan Masry's Zoom meeting. Want to join? On the 24th of April, Garfield Eats co-founder Mr. Nathan Masry had a video conference for all those curious to join. Their meeting was completed, and today an edited version has been uploaded by Garfield YouTuber and wiki partner Jank Knees.
The Garfield Eats guy, so, like, he unironically is a Garfield fan. Like, it's not a business thing anymore, right?
Nathan Masry has his own fucking piece on here under Garfield, under the Garfield wiki. He is a businessman and the co-founder and CEO of Garfield Eats.
You
a
know, the
fast
only
food
company
restaurant.
that delivers food anymore. After they got the monopoly mandate from the American government.
The place serves entries such as pizza, lasagna, and drinks. When one makes an order, a door motorcycle will drive to the customer's doorstep.
Apparently only available in Canada and Dubai?
On the app, those waiting for food can watch episodes of Garfield and Friends.
Okay,
Why don't we have this here?
that
I need
is-
this now.
That is actually unironically a new feature because that used to not be the case on Garfield Eats, and I'm not joking.
Jim Davis has described the restaurant as entergaging, a combination of entertaining
Okay.
and engaging.
Jim, you don't have to read the ad copy verbatim because it's also something that the ad copy of the restaurant describes it as.
The restaurant's motto is farm to plate, which means most of the food's ingredients are naturally grown and raised at a farm with no pesticides or preservatives.
I would like pesticides used at my farms are the thing. Like, we don't have to use the bad pesticides that give people cancer, but there are some pesticides that I would in fact like used.
Let's just release a bunch of native Philadelphians and tell them that they're allowed to kill the spotted lanternflies.
Kill on sight. This is an anti-lanternfly stream. Bad things happen in Philly. Go birds, etc. I'm not even fucking from Philadelphia, but it's just very funny.
Oh no! After the Toronto restaurant closed in November 2020, the Garfield Eats brand was relegated to a frozen food line. The Toronto location was later bought by a local
God
pizza
damn it.
chain. And then in December 2021, the brand went defunct after Viacom, now Paramount Global, ended its licensing deal.
I fucking hate these ants. They killed my Weevil already, motherfuckers.
Man. Weevil.
No Weevil for
oh my
me, I
fucking god,
guess.
he transformed perfectly into a tombstone.
Yeah, Weevil gravestone.
Transmogrified into a perfectly carved rock. What the fuck?
I hate
so
this.
sorry. I'm so sorry about your Weevil transformation. Why is it directional?
So you know which way it's facing, you
Do
know?
we know which way the rip is facing?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that's explicitly why.
I'm
Okay.
so sorry about your Weevil.
It's fine, I'm not busted
We
up
can
about
make
it.
more.
Okay, so to get an insect hammer, I need stink bug parts, but the stink bugs do a lot of damage to me. I think I might want
Maybe
to
a
upgrade
bow
my
and arrow?
armor a bit. Yeah, that's the
Great.
that's the other thought, is a sprig bow and arrow might help.
Yeah, range.
That requires gnat fuzz, but I haven't seen a single gnat all game. Like, I don't know how to make gnats come to me.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Hmm?
The Garfield Eats restaurant continues to function in Dublin, Bray, Ireland, and Dubai.
Good for them. You know, Canada honestly is a failed state if they can't support a Garfield Eats.
And London, for now.
I can't believe that London has fucking Garfield eats. That's so funny to me. Can I repair this here, or do I just have to... Is there a repair station for repairing weapons? Have I failed to build that? Like a silly girl?
They are apparently...
It's like, no.
Huh. Alright.
How do I repair tools? It's been a minute.
Let's see. Do you want me to look it up?
If you could, yes. Because I need to repair this pebblet axe that I have. It's getting... Oh, never mind. There's a repair button here. I got it. There we go. Problem solved. Alright. So, I need gnat fuzz in order to actually, like... get this bow.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
There are no gnats nearby. It's all fucking weevils.
I wonder why there could be so many weevils here.
It surely has nothing to do with the enormous amount of mushrooms I've been dropping everywhere. I mean,
Surely.
that's the thing. Maybe there's just some weevil, like some gnats out amongst the green. I don't know where else they'd be.
Oh, you got so close to saying a word.
Weeaboo?
Among Us. I love you.
Stop boasting about Among Us!
Have you seen the new Among Us
pretty
art
vulnerable.
craze, where
Faint
apparently
chittering noises,
everyone has
smell of
decided
decaying
that the
flesh.
Among Us shape is perfect for doing
Nothing more
literally
than-
everything?
They're right.
Spotted a spiderling.
Which, on one hand, yes.
Dead spiderling, hole in the ground with a faint chittering noise, old plank? I bet there's fun things down this hole.
That looks like a fun hole to go down.
But the thing is, if the spiderlings drop spider parts, that would be very good, is the problem.
Do they only do that on occasion?
I don't know if they drop them at all.
Well, let's find out. Hey, spiderlings!
Just going in the hole soon, okay. Ooh, hang on, there's a lab here, too.
Spiderling.
Well, they drop web fiber, at least, which is an easier way of getting web fiber than actually, like...
Loot. Web fiber. That's it.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Otherwise, I have to go fight adult spiders for their web fiber.
You must kill the most adultest, most grown-uppiest spider of all time.
No, I don't want to do that. There's one right outside, though, so I may be attacked by him anyway. Run away!
Only giving you one choice.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go in this fucking plank hole over here and hope there's not an adult spider underground somehow.
Why would that ever happen?
Light. Burn back the shadows.
That's a great
Turn
question.
away the inky depths of the night.
God damn it. Hello, spiderling. I might just stick with the axe for now and take the damage penalty.
Oh, I'm stuck!
Ah!
That might be too much spider, even for me.
Yeah, that appears to be a tarantula. I think. Hmm. I need the quartzite though. You think I should try and stealth past it? It's not facing this way.
What's on the other side of it?
Ooh, we're not finding out. We're not finding out. Too late to find out. There was a big old blob of raw science. I saw that much, but
Do you think it's big enough to actually follow you?
I don't think it can follow me out of the hole, but I'm not sure if I want to test that theory is the problem. Spiders are big and fucking scary, you know?
I mean, you could always reduce them to orbs if you so desired.
I could, because this game does have a very robust arachnophobia mode, but it's just the idea of the spiders that scares me, because they can kill me, you see?
So damage orbs would be just as bad, I see.
Yeah. Bunch of lights over here, attacking some ants. I'll just let them...
Looks like the head of a giant action
Oh, hey, it's
figure
Yoked
from some
Girth.
cartoon.
Hey, Yoked Girth! Also, a new mutation. What's the new mutation?
Yoked girth.
Oh, it just makes
okay,
me
Yoked
straight up
Girth?
faster. Okay, I'll take that. Can I get inside of Yoked Girth?
Yoked girth entry hole desired.
I don't mean that
Yay,
impolitely.
required.
He's got a hole on the underside. Yoked Girth, is there... There's a hole under Yoked Girth. I don't know where it leads. Oh, it leads to a spider ass.
What? Right there. Peeped a new one.
Ah, it's a wolf spider, I see. Might be something behind the wolf spider. But I don't want to die, is the problem. Grab some clay while I'm here.
Well, I mean, you could always just like... No, don't encourage her to fight the giant spider.
No, I actually can't fight spiders. They straight up just do too much damage right now. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint.
Need stronger weapons before you can... I don't... Well, we need to invent traps first.
I don't really have any traps that I can...
As far as traps go for this game, there's not very many, which, you know, you'd figure there would be more for a sort of tower defense-based game.
I might not have unlocked them just because I haven't unlocked, like, the pebblet cannons and all that stuff.
Fucked up that a child can just build one of those turrets.
You know, children don't obey the Geneva Convention.
Is there a Geneva Convention at this size?
I don't think the Geneva Convention has any provisions where you can get away with violating it because of smallness.
If you are under 3 inches tall, do not worry.
Your Honor,
You are immune to Geneva Convention.
listen.
Because you are just a little
Guess I
baby.
thought I did.
Your Honor,
So small.
in my client's defense, he's just a little guy, so cluster munitions should be allowed. Sure, but I'm a commune of 1, is the thing.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
Yeah. Well, they don't get anyone who lives in America because America just declines to show up.
We sure are entering a spooky zone.
Yeah, we're at the hedge, which is full of spiders. Good to know there's another Billy Hog over here. What the fuck is up with fucking Tully that he's just like, ah yes, time to fill my fill my lawn with errant hot dogs. It's a lot of larvae.
What do you think of the ingredients in these hot dogs? Because they're not made.
One moment, there are larvae. Whew. Owie zowie. Where the hell did my club go? No. There it is.
Oh, that's cute. I forgot that you could fucking stun them.
Yeah. Oof. That didn't go so well. I'm not sure I like how the hotbar just kind of shuffles your inventory around in this game.
I mean, you lived.
Yeah, I did live, that is true.
Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes, Garfield Wiki. Let's meet the characters. We've got Garfield, we've got John Arbuckle, we've got Odie, we've got Liz Wilson.
I know Garfield
Arlene,
has a
and we've
mom
got
who
Irma.
appears on panel because I read enough of Garfield that I saw Garfield's mom.
Featured article, Lyman.
No, he's dead, I'm pretty sure.
Lyman was one of the main characters in the Garfield comic strips. He was a friend and roommate of John Arbuckle and the original owner of Odie.
He sure was.
John Arbuckle killed him in order to take Odie from him, and he can now be found underneath
No.
the
That is not on the Garfield wiki. Fucking. I'll believe a lot of things, but now you're just pulling my fucking leg. I know his skull is in the basement, but that just means he has his remains, which is different.
In the web game Scary Scavenger Hunt, he is shown chained onto the wall in the basement of a haunted mansion. In Scary Scavenger Hunt 2, his head is found inside the kitchen oven. Also on the official Garfield website, he was shown working behind the counter in a former edition of the Book Nook section.
Yeah, he is headless and works at a bookstore.
After decades of absence, Lyman had made his big comeback in the Garfield show story arc Long Lost Lyman. In this continuity, it is revealed that he found work as a wildlife photographer.
Oh, good for him.
He had gone to Australia and searched for a mythological creature, but suddenly disappeared without a trace. When John Garfield and Odie went looking for him, they found him dressed as that creature. Lyman explained that he never contacted them because there was no way he could. Lyman decided to stay in the jungle to protect the wildlife poachers, but promises to visit when he can. Imagine if your fucking roommate went out into the jungle as a fucking wildlife photographer.
Yeah, no, chat is right here. Lehman went to the Feywilds.
And you find him way later, and he's fucking LARPing as a cryptid to scare people away from the forest that he went to take pictures in.
I am a functionary of the court of the Squatch now, Mr. Arbuckle. Please, treat me with respect and dignity as you would any functionary.
Oh no. Long lost Lyman.
I am shocked by the Like, it's almost like Jim Davis reads Twitter, but only very occasionally, you know?
I know I'm a picky eater, but still.
Because occasionally, like, he'll just make reference to the incredibly dumb shit that the internet constantly says about him. And it's like, hello, sir. Are you reading the memes?
He didn't even. Oh my fucking god!
A lot of fucking spiders by this Flingman disc. I don't think I want to stay here, actually.
What the fuck is Lyman become?
Okay, what do you mean? What do you mean now? What do you mean? What has Lyman become?
Lyman on the Garfield show has proper functioning eyes instead of dot eyes. I have to share this.
I don't know if I can fucking handle this. Okay, so...
Check out his.
Okay,
fucking
God, you're gonna
peepers.
make me look at his fucking realistic eyes. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! um, fuck's sake, man. That's not... That's a different guy. I don't know who that is.
Okay, correction. Imagine if your fucking roommate went off into the fucking woods as a wildlife photographer, and then later some guy claiming to be your fucking roommate showed up at
Hey,
your door.
John, I got pupil surgery.
I got pupil surgery, and also I'm an emissary of the Sasquatch people now. You'll never see me again.
Anyway, later, Jan.
No, you fucking right. Roommate returned with new eyes.
Look with your special eyes, Lehman. The dog no longer loves you. You must go back to the wild.
Ooh. Let's see. What's Lyman's last canonical appearance?
If it's not that episode, I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna be scared is what I'm gonna fucking be.
Let's see. Lyman's last canonical appearance is.
Just give me a second to let my eyes adjust to that.
Ah! Hello, larva.
It was in 1983. It was Garfield fell into the tub and scratched the hell out of fucking John. That's the last time we see him. After that point, he appears in pictures on the 10th anniversary, 10th birthday Garfield, and then in a fucking in a missing persons section on a newspaper that John is reading in a 2013 strip.
Fucking Squatches got him. Like, oh, that's a big spider. That's a big spider. He's guarding that milk molar. I need to... Okay. A lot of fucking spiders by the porch. It's realistic, but I don't like it. What the fuck? Paint can?
A paint can.
Paint can.
Oh, paint can. Can you use paint as a toxic material?
I'm surprised
Would
we
be nice if
can't.
you could.
There's a scabby over here, which just gives me a new menu color scheme.
Laser core.
Oh, good. Something nearby wants to kill me. I still haven't seen any fucking gnats. Like, do I have to just leave rotting meat out for them? Is that gonna be how I get the gnats to fucking come to me?
You haven't seen Natto one?
Hello, Bombardier Beetle. I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Laser core worth dying to spiders by, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I love a good collectible color scheme as much as the next person. I've got 12 of them, personally.
Show me John Arbuckle. What can you tell me about John Arbuckle, Garfield?
My name is John Arbuckle. I live in the Muncie region of Indiana, which is where all the villas are.
John Arbuckle with the nickname Carpface, as he has appeared in his,
I hate that I knew that his nickname was Carpface.
John Arbuckle was born to farm owners Mr. and Mrs. Arbuckle.
Yep.
He also has a brother whom he calls Dodd Boy, much to his brother's annoyance. When he attended high school, he was nicknamed Carpface by the other students. He was once college roommates with Lyman.
How heavily autobiographical do you think this actually is to Jim Davis? Because, like, Jim Davis has admitted that quite a lot of John Arbuckle's life is autobiographical.
I choose to believe that Jim Davis was also nicknamed Carpface in high school.
That's the thing.
Like, to the letter.
Like, John Arbuckle apparently went to one of the high schools where, like, the newspaper regularly published articles about, like, here's what all of our high school students are doing right now. So, like, Literally, yes. Like, we know what Jim Davis was doing when he was, like, 14. It's weird. Like, imagine the kind of bullying that goes on at schools in towns that small.
Oh, no need to be shy.
I don't think these walls are gonna keep me safe. I just don't want ants walking off with all of my mushroom pieces as I collect them, you know?
Ah, delicious dewdrop. Wait,
Yep.
is that literally just for fucking catching water?
Yep. Use erect a spider web just for catching water. Which I think is, an interesting microscopic survivalism, if nothing else.
It's certainly a function that works, I suppose.
I mean, yeah,
It's not. I wouldn't catch it any faster than anything else, I think.
Well, isn't it hydrophobic or whatever? So wouldn't it like collect
Not
at
by
big
long.
points or something like that? I'm just bullshitting.
I mean,
know
on
I'm
one
here,
hand,
but
yes, but on
still.
the other hand, it only collects if there's a very large amount of ambient water in the air.
Fair
So it
enough.
would need to be foggy.
Or the morning, you know.
Since Garfield is capable of eating large quantities of food, Arbekel has put Garfield on several diets over the years. John is shown to be harsh during diets, as he will not allow Garfield to go off his diet. John has at least dieted with Garfield twice.
Good for him, I guess. You know, if your cat's on a diet, you should always diet with the cat, or else he'll get fucking mad. Like, do you think Liz has ever, like, pointed out to John, like, you don't have normal cat problems, dude. Your cat's not normal.
Hey, John, you got a fucked up cat.
Here's my official diagnosis. Your cat isn't normal. He likes cheese too much.
Official diagnosis, cat is wrong. Just wrong. It is just, something is wrong with
Official
Garfield.
diagnosis, baby want cheese.
Not like it's an eldritch monster or anything. No, we're not weird like the internet thing. No,
Also,
no,
I'm pretty
your
sure
cat
John
is just
R.
weird.
John Arbuckle. I almost said John Arbuckle just then. I'm pretty sure Jim Davis is aware of Garfield, if only because I think he was referenced very obliquely recently in a Garfield strip, wasn't he?
I mean,
Didn't
was
they
he?
do
Hold
a
on.
Garfield reference?
I have to go through. Garfield reference. The show referenced it.
Ah, okay, so Jim Davis might not be aware, but the show and the animators... So someone at Paws Inc. knows about Garfield.
Yeah.
There's the
Yeah, someone-
Garfield management team.
Hold on. Here it is. Yeah, here they are. It is called Oh Heckna. Oh Heckna. Garfield
Okay.
is Encyclopedia SpongeBobia. Why are you the fucking source
Apparently
for
a bunch of wikis have just kind of collapsed recently because a lot of wikis are moving away from fandom because fandom has lost their fucking minds and are like,
Alright, let's throw this in here.
yeah,
Nice little link for our viewer here.
Frankenline. Folks, I've found an Etch-a-Sketch. Yeah, it's an Etch-a-Sketch, all right. Yeah, no,
Video?
fandom's just bad. I'm glad that there's a lot of wikis that are just straight up moving away from fandom, you know?
The video isn't even available anymore, so I just have a fucking still screen of a fucking Garfield that is very obviously the animated show.
Sorry,
Hold on.
what?
Hold on.
No. Oh, I've already messed up what I was trying to do. Alright. one, and... Ah, damn it! I keep moving in the direction that, I don't mean to. Alright. You know what? This is gonna take too long. The joke is it's gonna be loss, everyone. I'm glad that Frankenline finds my joke funny.
Oh, Frankenjoke. Do you...
Oh!
There's probably
Unicorn.
someone that's drawn something quite beautiful on that piece, don't you think?
Oh, I'm willing to bet if you check, like, the like, Steam community galleries, it's probably just all people fucking flexing. It's like, hey, I did a Frankenline. Check it out. And it's like...
out my fucking Frankenline,
Yeah.
baby.
Etch-a-Sketch artists are on a tier all of their own.
Another
They're-
remnant of our mythic
They're...
past
I
reduced
place
to
them
modern
sort of on the
procedures.
same tier as, like,
Also,
Minecraft
it looks
YouTubers.
No,
Because certain redstone Minecraft YouTubers are fucking insane.
I will simulate Minecraft in Minecraft.
Yeah, let's just make Pokemon Red Blue again, but like you can play it for real in Minecraft. Fuck it. Why
And
not?
also, let's make Pokemon Red Blue and you can code inject it in Minecraft given enough time.
Ooh,
What is
forgot
in that?
what is I? Why does? What the fuck? Why does this gnome taunt you with some sort of fucking thing?
I'm worried about getting too close to where these bees are hovering around, so...
You're probably gonna have to like climb up its arm
Yeah.
over there.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be killed by bees soon. This is just kind of a feeling that I have at all times.
Oh, bees.
Redstone is just Logisim for people who don't want to use Logisim, and I respect that, because who wants to use Logisim? That shit sucks. I built an entire functioning computer in Logisim as part of a computer science exam, and it was one of the most awful experiences of my life. Because it was super fun and interesting to do, but also it's one of those skills that will never, ever, ever be relevant to anything. Alright,
Not even building a
Redstone is
Logisim?
evil, Logisim is fun. We see how, I see how our chat falls on this issue.
You know, just ever so slight biases, one supposes.
See, that's kind of the problem. Like, a lot of that stuff, it was only really useful back in the very early days of computing, back when, like, you needed to know that shit for chip building. And it's like, I don't need to build chips anymore. Jobs in tech aren't fun anymore. They're just ways of reinventing phrenology and racism.
Racism 2! This one's been auto-generated.
Listen, computers are never wrong about anything, and that's why the computer can't possibly be racist.
How many sheep are in this picture?
One grassy field. Ooh. I want grubs, not larvae. How dare you?
Larvo. Everyone's like, oh, I don't want to be a sheep. Being a sheep is a bad thing. Has everyone
I have
ever
limits.
considered that maybe
Or-
it's nice to be a sheep
guess I probably
sometimes?
did.
I mean, if we're gonna extend it to a societal metaphor, like, you know, sheep do have safety in numbers, and I would prefer to live in a society where firemen come to put my house out when it's on fire. You know?
But what about all those sheepdogs that gotta keep us safe from the wolves
They don't do that.
and the elephants and all of the
They don't do that.
hippopotamuses?
No, stop it. They don't do that. None of those animals do what you think they do.
What about the moles and the leeches?
I mean, I'm thinking about moles and leeches now. They're pretty cool. Hang on, did someone drop their iPhone? No, this is a cassette. We're too far in the past for this to be an iPhone. What's it a cassette of?
You say that like there isn't just fucking raw science just hither and thither, and that you haven't been speaking to Bergie recently.
Hey, Burgle is a grilling and flipping automaton, which is basically just what a service worker is. Burgle is not a robot at all. How dare you? Just a whole kind of area of dead plants over here. I think there's I think a stink bug has seen me. Please don't get stinky at me, sir.
Activating their Stinkos zone.
So yeah, like part of the problem at this point is I literally just need to find gnats in order to get a bow, and I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon for some reason. A lot of ants over here. Oh, there's an anthill. That would be why.
Hey, Ant, what's the news?
Hello, anthill. I am one of you. Do not worry about me.
Learn about
I
the
am wearing
shadows
ant
and turn away
pants.
the inky depths of the night.
Mushroom brick.
I think I might actually be okay to walk around in
Hey,
here because I have the full
what's the
ant armor
news?
set, as long as I don't like pick up any eggs.
Hello, powerless ant.
Hello, boys and girls. Ooh, a milk.
Scrabble along.
Hang on, no, that's marble, not a milk molar.
Fucking sorry. What?
Hmm?
Pets will still be preyed upon by their respective predator two
Scrabble
times
along.
as often, so it is recommended
Oh.
that be careful with pets' location.
So I need to build an impenetrable mushroom
We've got a
fortress
soldier ant over here.
if I want to keep my boys alive.
Pets can be named and suited with pet attire with the use of a pet house to further customize the player's insect friends. Pet houses are made out of mushroom brick. And if you analyze mushroom bricks, it'll also let you unlock little goggles and a little red helm.
Oh my god. That's fucking incredible. So where am I? Just swam through a thing. Thankfully, I don't think anything predates on cats. It's mostly just gonna be the weevils that I can tame, you know?
Oh, the weevils. Oh, those poor weevils.
Weevil.
Coyotes.
Red ant eggs.
Coyotes are what predate on kitties.
I
and
probably
yes, they
shouldn't
do-
grab these.
Yeah, probably not a good idea to grab those.
I wonder where this hole goes. Hmm. Ooh, red anthill burgle chip. Billy Hog. Oh, hang on a second. This might be the ant food.
Grave robbery?
Someone died down here. I think the ants might have killed them. I love me a Billy Hog. I'm gonna grab as many of these as possible because these are actually very good crafting ingredients, I'm pretty sure.
I know I'm a picky eater, but still.
Well, we found a skeleton.
Yeah, no, someone died.
We are also just completely fucking up this. Oh, I was gonna say, I hope that fucking ant doesn't fucking
Yeah.
attack you for...
I don't think they care about the Billy Hog. I think it's just the eggs that will get them mad.
Which I find surprising, because they need that Billy Hog, don't they?
Well, there's like 3 other Billy Hogs just kind of hanging out here. No?
That's fair, but still.
They're only 50 cents at the local gas station.
Wow, Billy Hogs are cheap.
Yeah.
I kind of want a Billy Hog now.
That's the problem. It's a 50-cent hot dog from a gas station. Like, it's probably 90% asbestos.
Delicious, delicious asbestos.
I can't eat asbestos. It
Hey,
makes me
Ant.
sick.
What's the news?
Well, that's what you get for having a stomach.
Yeah, you're right.
Just be hard light like me.
Anthills get... There's a milk molar that I can't break. Need to work on that hammer soon, but that requires bombardier beetle parts that I do not have. I lost. I am lost.
Let's see.
Ooh, raw science.
I'm gonna look up hammers to see if there's like a intermediate step.
I don't think there is. I think I just have to build a bow and go fight a stink bug. The issue is literally I just can't get gnats to spawn. Ooh. Neo Mauve Scab Bee. This is a really fucking big anthill. Rock cracker. Neat. Oh hey, I was here before, I think.
Hello, powerless ant.
Here's the milk molar again, I think. Maybe... yeah, I think here will lead me. I just have to stop heading downhill when my attention gets distracted and instead head uphill. I'm glad I didn't give in to my impulse to grab that egg and aggro every ant in this anthill into murdering me horribly.
Hello, powerless ant.
Ugh. I rise. Okay, that was actually a good little journey. The Billy Hog pieces were... Hang on. Ooh. Hang on. Ant opportunism. I don't need larva spikes right now. Yeah! Ants, do it! Yeah! Haha! Yeah!
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Alright, we have killed a ladybug.
Delicious ladybug.
Got some ladybug parts. Thank you, ants, for doing basically most of the work on that one. Alright.
That's probably how you can kill a stink bug too.
Yeah, I could probably get the ants to follow, or get a stink bug to follow me to some ants, now that I think about it. My current plan is I'm going to let the piece of my poor dead Weevil go bad and hope it attracts some gnats to the camp.
Yeah, we're weirdly hungry as far as tiny humans go. Like.
Oh, you can just do custom tags.
Yeah, you can just tag whatever.
Yeah. No, that's a custom tag. Though I think there might also be a Slime Girl tag now because of the rise of VTubers. I haven't checked in a while.
But yeah, no, we fucking like eat constantly and drink constantly. Like as an organism at our side, we would not need to nearly as much as we do in this game. Like we eat more than a regular human being should.
Yum yum. You know, it's to compensate for our incredibly hyperactive metabolism that regenerates our meat so quickly.
We are 12.
Yeah, we are a growing kid. Okay, hang on a second.
Insect hammer.
We are a growing kid. Oh, there's no laugh track playing. Weird. All right. Yeah, so the insect hammer.
Yeah, because we're we're kind of a shrinking kid, aren't we?
Yeah. Ooh. Armor made of bee parts. Gross. I bet I can analyze those to figure out how to make the non-rotten version. So I'll go do that.
Water container. Yeah, we gotta slurp like constantly.
Yeah, right. I should also make a mushroom brick.
Mushroom brick.
I don't have the materials to do so. First of all, do some analysis, clear my inventory a little bit. See if I can't use these Billy Hogs for justice.
Billy Bow.
Ah! Flipped into a clover.
Keep that nose to yourself.
I can't become close with another Weevil. Keep that nose to yourself.
Can't be hurt again, huh?
No, never again.
Science!
Well, we've analyzed the bee shoulder pads and we've come to the conclusion, yeah, kid fucking died and the ants ate him. That hot dog is made of kid. Sorry. Ladybug chest plate. And faceplate. Neat. I actually can't analyze Billy Hog pieces.
Billy Hog, unidentifiable.
Literally unidentifiable by the powers of modern science.
Well, the good news that it's not a people.
Oh, Firefly headlamp. That's actually really good. Yeah, apparently that would be Dr. Wendell Tully, who is
That's
just
our dad.
kidnapping children to shrink them. He might be our dad, yeah. We're
He
not
might
sure.
He might maybe be our dad. He might maybe be one of our friends' dads.
Yeah, he might just be a neighbor. Which is the worst option of them, I think.
I think, personally, he's not even a human being. He's a dog.
Hmm. I
Like
see.
one of those golden retrievers in a lab coat.
And evidence for this theory?
Dog science.
Ah.
This is exactly the type of science that a dog would do. Yes, I'm going to shrink these things without double checking to make sure that I can unshrink it first.
Ah, yeah, no, he
At
did do
least
that
it's
in a stunning display of foresight and forethought. So it looks like the Billy Hog bites don't ever go bad, and they are food, so I'm just gonna store the Billy Hog bites for when I need a quick burst of delicious snack food.
Human food, quote unquote. It's food for humans, and it's definitely not made of human, but we don't know what it's made of.
It's made of Billy Hog. Bug rubber? I guess I'll craft a single piece of bug rubber to go analyze, because I don't think I've analyzed it.
Bubber.
And
Not gonna analyze the bubber.
I'm gonna go analyze the bubber. Whetstone pieces so I can upgrade this club. Maybe possibly kill a stink bug with it.
Summon your ant friends to help you pull apart a stink bug. Enhancements. Unenhanceable.
Yeah, I mean,
Enhancements. Unenhanceable.
yeah, I'm about as fucking tooled up as I'm gonna get with the ant gear here. I'm gonna drop the bee shoulder pads. I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah, they are. They only are only useful if you give up your red guard ant
Yeah.
guard. That,
I just poured a bunch of upgrades into those, among other things.
yeah, you know, important for your passive buff.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm simply looking over the various varieties of tools that are available.
Play away. Again, I'm not sure what I have to do to attract gnats, because it's just weevils right now.
Let's look up gnats.
I may just be spawning too many weevils because of all the loose mushrooms I dropped very early on.
Found around the central sections of the backyard, especially in high abundance around the flooded zone biomes.
Ah, okay.
Gnats are seen in bigger swarms around sources of light.
Hmm. Interesting. I wonder if I could get them to show up by just putting torches out. Alright. Well, go to the lab, analyze this bug rubber, which very strange to me that we can make rubber out of bug byproducts, but okay. Bombardier beetle does make fucking explosives out of bug byproducts.
Delicious bug byproducts. Bug products.
Science.
Didn't learn anything from that, though. Oh, I also got a chip from that anthill as well. Oh, it's actually a quest chip that I picked up, it looks like.
Oh.
I should actually head to the Oak Lab and give this to Burgle.
Burgle.
Aphid on the move.
Coming for you, Burgle. Coming
I
to kill you,
should...
Burgle.
What? No!
Gonna
Gub!
fucking murder you, Burgle.
Gub!
Gonna end your life right here now, Burgle.
Burgle destruction stream.
Burgle annihilation video. Just like Caillou.
Oh no. Sorry, you have video of Caillou being killed by the stink bugs?
Yes.
Oh. Each day I learn some more.
Rest in peace, Caillou.
I mean, he is an annoying.
Was.
Was, yeah, sorry. I'm not used to talking about Caillou in the past tense, you know how it is.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
They do. They have both things to do and people to see. Mostly other aphids.
Aphid on the move.
Oh! Aphid very much on the move. He started running into me and fucking flung me. Got some new
Give me a
goddamn
second,
tech
my eyes
aphid
tested.
boost. Thought I heard the sound of a delicious subterranean grub nearby.
Delicious.
Yes. Delicious subterranean grub! Oh, that as well.
I'm surprised you have to fucking beat the grub up after you pull it out of the ground rather than just being able to be like, alright, yeah, you got it, grub.
Well,
Under
at this
one arm.
size, he's basically just made of muscle. So
I mean-
he'd be wiggling real hard.
I mean, sure, but like,
Hey, Aunt. What's the news?
come on.
Oh, I also have to get the goo out of him.
Yeah, you do have to extract the goo.
Make my delicious health smoothies, which is, I think, one of the funnier aspects of this game, if we're being honest.
Just grab a grub and just toothpaste, squeeze it right out into your blender.
Like Shrek.
Exactly like Shrek.
Hear the noise. Where? I'm gonna get the grub leather while I have the opportunity.
I liked catching the very quick half glimpse of a fucking Weevil under attack trademark by like
We are
3 ants.
under fucking attack. Yeah, no.
I have limits.
It's very funny just seeing the ants go about their business and be like one of the most realistic insects in this game, where they're just obliterating everything that is not an ant constantly.
Fool. You are simply an ant. And I am much stronger than you. Oh shit, I am now small. Why are the ants stronger than me now?
I'm an ant and it's everyone's problem. Okay. Contain and cool. Can it be cooked? That's a great question. I bet Burgle asked that question, because he's the only one who asks good questions around here.
Quirks, bosons. You're not gonna be able to see those. Oh. Delicious.
Burgle.
Delicious. Burgle? Burgle?
Okay, he's good. You got it back in. This is Burgle.
Acting science manager.
Oh, Burgle. Hi,
He's
Burgle.
the acting science manager, because I'm pretty sure Tully got fucking murked.
Burgle fucking
More
exploded
experience.
Turley.
Thank you.
They were cooked, flipped, and grilled.
Hand it over and let us see what
He
I
showed
can
us the truth of his grilling function.
Much better.
That's-
Check
that's-
the ASL terminal
yeah,
society. Ask
probably.
away, my friend.
What should I be
Do
doing
you
now,
want my
Burgle?
advice on how to get home? Or are
Tell
you
us your
looking
secrets,
for
Burgle.
other adventure? Ha ha ha! What would you do with
Yeah,
a
find
Dr.
more
Tully
super chips.
backed up?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, at the
Okay, so
location of the
nothing
super
new.
How can I help you today?
I just wanted to see if
Come
Burgle had
again
anything
soon.
new to say. He does not. However, ooh, Heblet building. I don't want that. Increasing max health. Okay. Canteen
Where
upgrades.
did I leave that?
Hmm.
Performing
I think fiber bandage upgrade might be good. Or meat. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do meat shield actually, because
Meat shield.
I need to start killing stink bugs. Oh hey, a quest to go
Wait,
hunt
hold
and
on,
kill
hold on.
stink bugs.
Burgle disciples secret. Wait, hold on. I wanted to read that information about the meat shield. Hold on.
Yeah, sorry,
I'm sorry.
Burgle. He decodes knowledge in order to.
Was that meat knowledge? Burgle decodes respiratory system knowledge from the ship. Repeated shocks to your lung tissues whipped them into tip-top shit.
Yeah, no, for the meat shield, I believe
Burgle?
Burgle tenderizes you into being healthier.
Burgle, are you just walking over and manhandling children?
My
Are you
functions
just
consist of cooking, flipping, and grilling.
Please be nice to these people. Please be nice to these people, Burgle.
Cooking, flipping, and grilling these people, as instructed.
No.
Okay. So, first things first,
See.
I need to get my child some delicious beverage from the can over here.
Ah, yes, delicious beverage. It does seem to
Actually,
have
no,
an
it's not
infinite amount
delicious
of
beverage, it is just whelp.
I mean, okay, yeah, it is just whelp.
Whelp, it tastes.
Yeah, the drink that is.
Whelp, the drink. Hello, Aphid.
It sure is a drink.
Need to find some gnats.
This one's a juice box. So
Yeah.
this one. We keep scaring the poor aphid.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. Aphids are just very nervous naturally. Oh, I haven't actually analyzed grub sludge. I should probably do that.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I guess I used all of it on smoothies.
Yeah, that's fair. You do. It is. It is technically the best ingredient for smoothies in this universe, isn't it?
Yeah.
In this tiny universe where physics has been fucked up.
I mean, we can't pre-chew any of the food at this size, so I guess pre-digesting it with grub is probably...
Also, these fucking soda and juice cans just have infinite amounts of liquid in them.
Yeah.
Or like just seem to recover this stuff as time goes on.
They just congeal more, you know.
That's how a soda do. If you leave a soda can alone for long enough, it'll just refill itself.
Here's a question. What do you define as soda?
Soda. Hold on, let me check my info.
Because if it's just a liquid in a can, then yeah, you are making more soda every time a dewdrop congeals inside of that can. Think about that.
Soda, or soda, may refer to, in chemistry, a chemical compound containing sodium. In computing, it may refer to an operating system, service-oriented development of applications, simple object database access. In entertainment, it may stand for the Shek Zoda, a satirical Zek television show, a UK film distributor, a French television show.
Okay.
But it's most popularly known as a soft drink. Thank you. Why did it take that fucking long to get there, Wikipedia? Why is soft drink at the
I think
bottom of the
Wikipedia
list?
was wondering if you were actually fucking serious about not knowing what soda was, you know?
It's
Hey, it's me,
want to-
Wikipedia. Are you sure? It's soda. It's
yeah,
soda?
I know. I know.
It's
I know.
soda. You drink it. You know, soda?
Okay, a soft drink, see terminology for some other names, is a drink that usually contains water.
Has to be less than, I think, 1% alcohol in
carbonated.
America to be a soft drink. In other places, I think they can be like 2% alcohol before they technically become hard drinks.
A sweetener and a natural or artificial flavoring. The sweetener may be a sugar, high fructose corn syrup, fruit juice, or sugar substitute, or some combination of these. Soft drinks may also contain caffeine, coloring, preservatives, and or other ingredients. Soft drinks are called soft in contrast with hard alcoholic drinks. Small amounts of alcohol may be present in a soft drink, but the alcohol content must be less than 0.5% of the total volume of the drink.
0.5. I think in Russia it can be 1%. Because one of the very popular drinks in the Slavic regions is kvass, which is a fermented bread liquid, basically. It's like beer, but you don't let it become beer, basically. It's actually pretty good. I like me a good rye.
In many countries and localities, the drink is considered to be non-alcoholic. Some types of soft drinks include lemon lime drinks, orange soda, cola, grape soda, ginger ale, and root beer. Soft drinks may be served cold over ice cubes or at room temperature. That's all three temperatures, baby. Oh yeah, we got it.
I know I'm a picky eater, but
You can
still.
serve
Soft
it
drinks
hot
may be served.
or normal.
Who knows? You know what? Soft drinks will be served. You've got that assurance from us.
Within a decade of the invention of carbonated water by Joseph Priestley in 1767.
Why?
Wait, we know
sorry,
who
why did
invented
Joseph?
carbonated water?
Yeah, why did Joseph Priestley invent carbonated water? Was it to keep us from masturbating?
Let's see. Joseph Priestley, born March 1733, died February 6th, 1804. He is not still alive, thank goodness.
The soda water has made him something greater than man.
Was
Yeah,
an
exactly like
English-
cornflakes, made to keep us from masturbating.
Yeah, exactly. They were an English chemist, natural philosopher, separatist theologian, a grammarian, multi-subject educator, and liberal political theorist.
So,
He
like, you're
published over
definitely
150
describing a
works.
man who would create a product to keep us from masturbating right now.
He published over 150 works and conducted experiments in electricity and in other areas of science.
Like
He was a-
masturbation prevention?
Bwah, bwah. He was a close friend of and worked in close association with Benjamin Franklin.
Oh
Bwah,
no!
bwah,
Benjamin
bwah.
Franklin!
Bwah,
That guy was definitely a serial
bwah.
killer, right?
There's no way he wasn't.
They found like 30 skeletons in his fucking basement, and that's not a joke. Do you know about the Benjamin Franklin basement skeletons?
Well, I can click on his fucking profile and go directly there if I
Oh,
so wish. Let's see. Early life: Boston, moved to Philadelphia, Juto and the library, newspaperman, Freemasonry, common law marriage, success as an author, postmaster, death, inventions, slavery, 13 views, vegetarianism. Why were you pro slavery but also pro vegetarian?
man is a multifoliate creature, is why. A land of contrast. That was all. That was all Benjamin Yenjamin. All right, I'm gonna see if I can't fight me a stink bug. But you're probably not gonna find anything there about the basement skeletons. You might have to look up Benjamin Franklin basement skeletons. It's truly a comical number of skeletons that the man had in his basement.
Let's see.
Oh my god. Hang on. Oreo.
What?
There's an
No.
Oreo embedded in the ground here.
No. No.
Yeah? Would you like to share with the rest of the class?
Franklin sent a sample of soybeans to prominent American botanist John Bartram,
Oh no.
trade expert James Flint, inquiring as to how tofu was made, with their correspondence believing to be the first documented use of the word tofu. No.
Are you telling me that Benjamin Franklin was a soy boy? That's incredible. He's one of us. He truly is. He's just like us, for real, for real.
Franklin also declared the consumption of meat to be unprovoked murder. Despite his convictions, he
Okay.
began to eat fish after being tempted by fried cod on a boat sailing from Boston, justifying the eat of animals by observing that the fish's stomach contained other fish.
I mean, that's internally consistent for him to be like, meat is murder, but also fuck fish. Like, I would just assume that's Ben Franklin being like, I have a personal vendetta against fish. Meat is murder, and I'm okay with it when it's fish. Oh, gnats! I found them! Over here by this fucking stagnant water that I don't want to go in.
I'm sorry, one of your fucking 13 views was to imitate Jesus and Socrates? Franklin, are you good?
Jeezocrates.
Let's take a look at Franklin's 13 virtues, since I know I'm getting distracted from the skeleton closet
Yeah,
thing. I'm so
no, it's
sorry. I'm
fine.
so
I
terribly
promise you
sorry.
there were more skeletons than there were virtues.
There were a lot of skeletons in there. Anyway, there are 13 virtues. The first is temperance. Eat not to dullness and drink not to elevation.
Which is hilarious because the dude was notoriously super into eating and drinking.
The second is silence. Speak not much.
Huh? Oh my god, it's Rash, the actual literal Battletoad!
Rash, the actual literal Rash,
Yes!
the actual literal Battletoad. What are you doing here?
He's surrounded by gnats! I need to go get a clover leaf into Sprig so I can repair this trail marker. I think that'll actually give me a prize.
I always choose to sort of conceptualize that particular word as environmentalization. Wherein you are becoming part of the environment.
Alright, go get a clover so I can repair that field marker.
Let's see. Anyway, yeah, Benjamin Franklin's 13 virtues. The second is silence. Speak not but what may benefit others or yourself. Avoid trifling conversation.
A guy
which
who
is-
notoriously loved fucking talking, being like, shut the fuck up.
The third was order. Let all of your things have their places. Let each part of your business have its time.
Okay, fair enough.
Fourth, resolution. Resolve to perform what you ought to perform without fail what you resolve. 5 is frugality. Make no expense but to do good to others or yourself, i.e. waste nothing. Industry. Lose no time. Be always employed in something useful. Cut off all unnecessary actions. Boo, boo,
Didn't he
boo,
literally
boring.
like the dude loved sitting around all day, like drinking and smoking and hanging out. He didn't even follow half of these.
Sincerity. Use no hurtful deceit. Think innocently and justly, and if you so speak, speak accordingly. Oh, our good friend Tesla would love to hear your thoughts on that. Justice. Wrong no one by doing
Hang on,
injuries or
hang
by
on.
omitting the benefits that are your duty.
Edison didn't.
Big.
Edison, you're thinking of Edison, not Franklin.
Oh.
Franklin didn't do
Well.
anything to Tesla. But I'm pretty sure Benjamin Franklin knew slave owners, so it's still very funny that he's like, don't be rude.
Slave owners? Franklin owned as many as 7 slaves, including 2 men who worked on his household and his shop.
Yeah, the elephant murder was done by Edison in conjunction with some dudes at Coney Island. They electrocuted, poisoned, and strangled Topsy the elephant in order to get rid of her because she had apparently attacked like 3 trainers. But it was also very broadly an alternating current demonstration because they were trying to display that alternating current is dangerous, despite the fact that alternating current is actually more dangerous in electrocution scenarios. So, yeah, just a really weird... According to the Humane Society, it was one of the most humane killings of an animal they'd ever seen. And again, this was an elephant that they strangled with a mechanical winch, poisoned, and then electrocuted.
How badly were they fucking up the other elephants? I'm just like, alright, pull Betty into the wood chipper nose first.
Bring out the old Maxim gun and we'll get this beast sorted, I tell you what.
Alright, we're just going to need to cap all of their kneecaps first so they can't run away while we bring out the big, blunt fucking saw blade that we have specifically for sawing through elephants. We've never cleaned it.
Gerald, bring around the 15-pounder gun. It's time to deal with another goddamned elephant. Alright, Bombardier Beetle, there he is. Don't spit at me. Don't spit.
Moderation.
Don't fucking spit!
Avoid extremes. Forbear resenting injuries so much as you think they deserve. Cleanliness. Tolerate no uncleanliness in body, clothes, or habitation. Tranquility. Be not disturbed at trifles or at accidents common or unavoidable. 12. Chastity. Bad failure on that.
Yeah, no, incredible failure on that one because the dude loved Parisian horse.
Rarely use venery, but for health or offspring, never to dullness, weakness, or the injury of
Woo!
your own
Beetle down!
another's peace or reputation. And then 13, humility, which is just imitate Jesus and Socrates.
At the same time,
At the same
Jeezocrates.
time, baby.
I got the stink bug, by the way. Those upgrades really did help. Or the Bombardier Beetle, rather.
Still, it's fucking just imitate Jesus and Socrates at the same time, and apparently you will achieve perfect humility.
You know, people who imitate Jesus in order to be, humble are very funny.
I'm sorry, that's fucking cheating. Franklin did not try to work on all of them at once. Instead, he would work on one and only one each week, leaving all others to their ordinary chance.
Yeah, no, this was a fact that I knew. Actually, I'm sorry to say. He was just like, yeah, I'm only doing I'm only doing acting like Jesus this week, which is why I can't give up any of my slaves. Jesus had a bunch of guys around him, so me having this bunch of guys is basically the same thing. Says Benjamin Franklin, notoriously smart guy.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go play the glass harmonica that if it's even 1 millimeter out of alignment will fucking explode.
Yeah, press too hard on the glass harmonica and it will exact a fucking blood sacrifice from the user.
Let's see.
Alright, there's a lab nearby, I think. See if I can't find it to analyze this bombardier part.
Mozart composed for Franklin's glass harmonica, as did Beethoven. Hey, wait a second. Are all the fucking fancy guys that we know nowadays just all fucking mates of
Friends
our
of Ben
fucking
Franklin?
president?
Yes.
Yeah, just,
Yes.
hey, here's all the friends of our president.
Explicitly, yes. Do you want to know the only reason we have such a robust wine industry in America?
Oh, God. Why
Thomas
is that?
Jefferson had an enormous hard-on for wine, and he tried to basically recreate a bunch of French vineyards in America.
Imagine the world where Castro and Jefferson have been swapped chronologically in terms of time frame, and we're stuck in Milk World instead. I mean, we are sort of stuck in Milk World, but like turned up to 11.
Welcome to Milk World, Winston. It is a world where there's a bunch of milk everywhere.
Excuse me for dropping in.
Not that Winston! Sorry, actually, hang on. What would Winston... Hang on, as long as we're entertaining this, what would Winston Overwatch see in Room 101 from 1984? Just an empty jar of peanut butter?
I think he'd go in there and he'd see a mirror, and he just can't recognize what the other thing in the mirror is. He thinks there's another gorilla in here.
Oh, so Winston Overwatch's greatest fear is another monkey.
No, it's failing the mirror test.
Oh. Oh. Wow, you actually got kind of philosophical with that one.
I mean, he is a big monkey.
He is a big monkey. I hear he's from space. Okay, so I think this lab might be behind the cracked rock that I can't actually get through right now, so I'm gonna head back to base.
You're gonna need a drill or something, I suppose. Maybe some kind of giant
Appar-
thermite.
Apparently I need bug explosives, which I guess at this size would probably, I don't know, be thermite. It's funny, the bombardier gland says that unlike the name, they don't actually explode, which is wrong, because bombardier beetles are one of the few animals that does actually sometimes spontaneously explode. They mix reactants in such a way in order to spray them that, we've said this on previous streams, but if the hatch on their ass messes up, they just explode.
I have limits.
You know what? I've never not regretted something less. Exploding animal wiki. The explosion of animals is an uncommon event arising from natural causes or human activity.
Okay, yeah, gorillas on landmines. I know about this one.
Among the best known examples are the post-mortem explosion of whales, either as a result of natural decomposition or deliberate attempts at carcass disposal. Other instances of exploding animals are defensive in nature or the result of human intervention. Examples: ants.
Sorry, ants
cows,
explode? Ants
rats,
wait, no. Why do ants explode?
toads.
Hang on, you have to explain ants right now.
Some ants explode altruistically at the
Oh.
expense of the individual in defense of its colony, in a process called autothysis. Several species of ants, such as Campanosus sanderi in Southeast Asia, can explode at will to protect their nests from intruders. Holy shit!
Swear to fucking God!
Species of carpenter ant can self-destruct by autothysis.
Gunks
to
technically
override
explode if you
poison
think.
will.
Oh.
Two oversized, poison-filled mandibular glands run the entire length of the ant's body. When combat takes a turn for the worse, the ant violently contracts its abdominal muscles to rupture the body and spray the poison in all directions.
I hate
Likewise.
that you're also right about that comment of skunks technically explode. But,
Likewise. Yeah, no, that is correct.
Alright, I need some weed stems so I can finish building that oven.
Many species of termites have members deemed a soldier class who can split their bodies open, emitting a noxious and sticky chemical for the same reason. Cows! In January 1932, an Australian newspaper reported an incident where a dairy cow was partially blown up and killed at a farm. The cow reportedly picked up a detonator in her mouth while grazing a paddock. This was only triggered later when the cow began to chew her cud at a time where the process while she was being milked. The cow had its head blown off from the resulting explosion, and the farmer milking the cow was knocked unconscious. It just fucking...
A detonator for what? Like a blasting cap?
I get, yeah, a blasting... A detonator, frequently a blasting cap. Why the fuck was there a blasting cap at a farm?
Well, to be fair, they use those sometimes for like clearing large rocks off of land and stuff. Like that's sort of understandable. So anyway, I saw this cow. Started blast. Alright, relocate the oven so it's not on this rock anymore. I built all my shit on top of this rock and I really shouldn't have. Might loaf.
Oh, this one's interesting. Toads. According to the worldwide media reports in April 2005, toads in the Altona district of Hamburg are observed by nature perfection officials to swell up with gases and explode, propelling their innards of distances up to 1 meter.
Is this one of those instances where toads are just like fail creatures that love to explode, or is this one of those instances where it's like
Berlin veterinarian Franz Buschmann
purpose?
collected toad corpses in preferred necropsies, where theorized the phenomenon was linked to a recent influx of predatory crows to the area. He stated that the cause was a mixture of crow attacks and the natural puff-up defense of the toads. Crows attacked the toads in order to defend, picture the skin between the amphibian's chest and abdominal cavities, picking out the livers, which appears to be a delicacy for the crows. In a defensive mood, the toads begin to blow themselves up, which in turn, due to the hole in the toad's body and the missing liver, leads to a rupture of blood vessels and lungs.
So the toads just explode in order to
so it's
fuck over
literally-
crows?
Not even that. It's just,
Good thing I'm hungry.
imagine you're a toad, and then a fucking crow steals your liver so fast that when you go to do your puff-up defense to scare it away, you literally just fucking explode because your liver is already stolen.
Really, this game, the fact that it has a horror tag on the store, I debated it at some points, because I don't think it should necessarily be a horror game unless you have arachnophobia. But as it turns out, it's just because nature is scary, and this is the closest you can get to nature.
Welcome to nature.
Nah,
nature.
nah, nah,
Fuck.
nah, no! Nah! Damn it.
Nah.
I don't know if I can fight this ladybug.
See also, animal-borne
Let's
bomb
find out.
attacks, autothysis, blast fishing, decline in amphibian populations, military animals as living bombs, raining animals, self-destruct, spontaneous human combustion.
I know about marine animals as living bombs because I know apparently they wanted to train fucking dolphins to like swim bombs up to planes back in the war. Not planes, boats. Planes would be highly questionable, hang on. But they wanted to train dolphins to blow up boats. This is true, I am in fact in an air-conditioned space on a computer, yes. But you know, like in simulation, you know, it's the closest you get to nature. If they wanted us to be out in nature, our hair would be thick enough to insulate us against the winter. That's my opinion.
On one hand, we are constantly in nature. On the other hand, we have custom built this habitat for us. So this nature is human zone.
Yeah, I gotta protect my fucking cassette player so I can listen to my sweet jams. And in a more general sense, you know, city is its own biome, which still freaks me out.
I mean, if you think about it, it's really just sort of like a mix between a fucking very stark mountainous area and a very high like food zone, like one of those garbage dumps out on the fucking ocean.
Yeah, I wonder how big the trash island will have to be in order to count as its own biome.
Let's find out. Time to look. Let's
Oh,
look up
no.
biomes. Time to look up biomes.
I'm
fucking
so
love the
glad
info
that I
site.
just have you here to answer my fucking questions as I ponder just some of the dumbest Socratic things man has ever wondered.
Let's take a look. We have the alley 19. So these are 1949 varieties of biomes. There are the tundra, the taiga, the deciduous forest, grassland, desert, high plateaus, tropical mountains, and minor terrestrial biomes. So this is your most basic. That's your basic boys. From there we have the Kende biomes, which are the temperate deciduous forest, the coniferous forest, woodland, chaparral. What is chaparral?
Chaparral?
Chaparral is a shrubland plant community and geographical feature found primarily in the U.S. state of California, in southern Oregon, and the northern portion of the Baja California Peninsula in Mexico.
Is this one of those situations where we have a biome that is named after the one organism that is the entire biome?
Ish.
Let's see.
Because that sounds like the name of like one of those biomes, like Pando. You know?
The name comes from the Spanish word chaparro, which translates to place of the scrub
I
oak.
know I'm
So
a picky
yes.
eater, but still.
We also have tundra, grassland, desert, tropical savanna, tropical forest, and hey, our first marine biomes, yay! Yes, the northern the Baja Blast region. Yes, actually, if we're honest, the fucking original flavor for Baja Blast comes from a fruit that is originally from the Baja area of California.
What the fuck is Baja?
Sorry.
No, what flavor is Baja Blast? Tell me right now. What fruit is Baja Blast supposed to be?
Baja Blast is a Mexican-inspired family line from the Taco Bell restaurants. It is teal in color. Let's see. The history. I don't want to know about your variants. I want to know about your fucking flavor profile. Related flavors: Sangrita Blast, Baja Plums, Baja Flash, Baja Gold, Baja Mango Gem, Baja Deep 5.
They
and
get a
then
lot of
Maui
mileage
Burst.
out of that one place, huh?
Just fucking tell me what the flavor. It is stated Taco Bell tagline: a tropical limestone. I believe it is a combination of a mixture of a variety of different lime flavors, as well as, come on, fucking tell me.
I must
Trivia.
know. Alright, so I think there are stink bugs over by the big can of poison gas, which doesn't really make sense, but I'm gonna go get stink bugs. That's my goal now. I need to get this insect hammer so I can start cracking open all of these milk molars I keep seeing. Anyway, you were saying?
Baja Blast's flavor is unknown. having been forged from chemical concentrates from a variety of different fruits, such as the
Oh.
sangria cactus, guava, and pineapple. But it has been processed so much that it can no longer be classified as a fruit because we've comboed that fucking flavor so far away from its original progenitors that technically, if you destroyed the original source of the Baja syrup that they now keep in fucking tanks at some fucking undisclosed location, we will no longer have Baja Blast.
We can be free of it? We can free ourselves from the tyranny of the Baja Blast?
Far worse. If we attempt to get rid of the Baja Blast, they'll just make a newer, shittier version.
Oh. Yeah, that is pretty bad. Yep, okay, it's poisonous over here. Yep.
Very poisonous, it seems. Do you
Looking for
have
stink
like
bugs. I need
Stink
stink
goes
bug
down for the
parts in
stink goes
order to
bugs.
make a gas mask, is the problem. There's a
yes,
stink. Oh my god, he's big.
Yeah, stink bugs are fucking huge.
Are they? Like in real life?
Yeah, stink bugs can get pretty large in real
I need
life.
stink bug
They're
parts in
members of
order to...
Pentadomidae.
What is Pentadomidae?
Pentadomidae is the variety of the shield bug, which are a variety of true
Oh,
bugs
fuck,
that
okay.
do. Oh, there's multiple of them.
Yep. Oh god. And they do a lot of that. Oh, yep. Yeah, they just immediately huff out a giant cloud of poison around them. Can I... They're like a gas shield smoothie I can make, maybe?
Too fucking stinky.
Yeah, like I literally... Like I need a way to mitigate gas damage if I want to, But I need stink bug parts for that. So I would need a bow, maybe? Not quite sure. I think stink bugs are just too tough for me right now, unless I find a bow, though.
Here we go. The Goodall ecosystem types. This is the most current system, which has the subsection terrestrial ecosystems, which has natural terrestrial ecosystems, which are wet coastal ecosystems, dry coastal ecosystems, polar and alpine tundras, mires such as swamps, bogs,
Spotted
fens,
a
or
soldier
moors,
ant.
temperate deserts and semi-deserts. There's coniferous forests,
ants,
temperate
come around over
deciduous
here.
forests, natural grasslands, heathlands and related shrublands, temperate broad-leaved evergreen forests, Mediterranean-type shrublands, hot deserts and arid shrublands, tropical savannas. There's tropical rainforest ecosystems, wetland forest, and ecosystems of disturbed ground. There's also managed terrestrial ecosystems, which are the managed grasslands, field crop ecosystems, tree crop
Damn it.
ecosystems, greenhouse ecosystems, and bioindustrial ecosystems.
Oh, hang on.
For
There's a stink bug chasing me. I gotta just focus for a second.
run to your friends. They're also poisonous.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
the
other
ants
giant
also
stink bugs.
appear vulnerable to poison. It's kind of the problem. Anyway, you can continue now. I'm away from stink bugs.
There we go. There's also the aquatic ecosystems of the inland aquatic ecosystems, which are the rivers and streams, and then lakes and reservoirs. For the marine ecosystems, we have intertidal and littoral
limits.
ecosystems,
Or-
coral reefs,
I guess I thought I
estuaries, and enclosed seas,
Light.
ecosystems of the
Bring back the
continental
shadows
shelves, and
and turn away the
ecosystems of the
inky
deep
depths of the
ocean.
night.
And there's also the managed aquatic ecosystems, which is just managed aquatic
Spotted a
ecosystem.
soldier ant.
And there's also a third ecosystem subset called cave ecosystems, which is the only one here.
Does a cranberry bog count as a managed ecosystem?
Nope, it qualifies as a mire.
Uh,
Swamp, bog, fen, or more.
Why did you know that so quickly?
Because I love cranberry bogs. No, it's because I love wolf spiders, actually.
I don't.
Yeah,
Not
I
right
know.
now.
They're hunting you down. They're hunting you down like a weak little baby.
Oh, it's dark down here. Please don't drown. Just checking out this anthill, because the anthills have sometimes had good stuff in them. I think this might be the same anthill from earlier.
Me when I'm in the same anthill from earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Some zonobiomes, which are tertiary systems. There's the equatorial, which are always moist with literal temperature seasonality. There's the tropical, summer rainy season, and a cooler winter dry season. There is, let's see. Oh, these are just the fucking ecosystem systems, which are tropical, subtropical, Mediterranean, warm temperature, nematoral, which are moderate climate with winter freezing, continental, boreal, and polar.
Angry ant, chopping around over here.
Ecoregions. Show me the forbidden fucking biomes. I want my secret biomes that are fucked up and evil.
What if
Let's
there
see.
aren't any?
Tropical coral. There's fucking gotta be. Here, Endoheric Basin is a drainage basin that normally retains water and allows no outflow to other external bodies of water.
Taking that egg piss off the ants? I don't think they saw me do it.
Cold seeps.
Yeah, they didn't see me do it. It's fine.
Let's see. Open sea, deep sea, hydrothermal vent, pelagic zone, salt marsh, pack ice. kelp
Salt
forest.
marshes are scary. Anywhere with a lot of salt in the water gets kind of scary, in my opinion. I guess if we're gonna talk about evil biomes, I think one of my candidates for evil biome is probably
Hey, ant.
whenever you get like the remnants of a salt mine, where like a bunch of water goes down into a salt mine and just like makes a new ocean.
The endolithic biome, consisting entirely of microscopic life in rock pores and cracks, kilometers beneath the surface, has only recently been discovered and does not fit well into most classification schemes.
Hey,
I
Grant,
knew
come
I
around
just
over
had
here.
to go deep enough and I'd find the fucked up biome. Biome underneath the Earth's crust.
I am a. So it's literally just like bacteria living in the same area that like we get natural gas deposits from.
Sort of. It's
Like,
like
the pores under the rock.
from the looks of it, as two geothermal plates crash together, one of them, the winner, quote unquote, is forced upwards into mountain ranges, and the other one
I'm
is
hungry.
forced downward into the Earth's mantle.
Yes.
Hey.
Tectonic
If this
activity.
occurs in or underneath the water, it can pull microscopic amounts of water underneath with it, forming
Ah.
not only the pockets required for certain lava plumes to develop, creating
this is
volcanic
probably what
activity
bottled water
out
is.
in the countryside, but also allowing for an entirely new variety of... Holy shit. Neat. So there's an
Underwater
entire
stink
fucking...
pool.
Not even essentially yes, but like it's been pulled literally kilometers beneath the earth by the fucking movement of the earth's plates.
Huh.
So like deep underwater, like we are talking like almost in the mantle underwater.
So, like, that's where we're gonna find the dire tardigrade.
Yeah, no, that's where we'll find Rotherford 2. This one can shoot lasers.
Oh, God. I got the ability to craft Rat Burst. Oh, huh. I guess I need... Huh. Fungal growth, dry grass chunks, and ant eggs in order to make explosives. Oh, I can't get fungal growths yet, because those are over in the fucking zone.
Endolithic organisms are subdivided into 5 different varieties. Chasmoendoliths, which colonize fissures and cracks in the rocks connected to the surface. Cryptoendoliths, which colonize structural cavities within natural pore space within the rocks. Eudoliths, which penetrate actively into the interior of rocks, forming channels and grooves which conform to the shape of its body. Hypoendoliths, which colonize the pore spaces located on the underside of the rock and make contact with the soil. And then autoendoliths, which capable of rock formation by mineral deposition.
Huh. So literal rock-eating bacteria?
Yeah,
Are you
but
telling
some
me
of
they
them
made
make the
Metal Gear
rocks.
Solid 5 real?
Some of them make the rock.
Ugh, really? Those mites are so annoying.
You have just told me that the fucking metallic archaea from Metal Gear Solid 5, other than being archaea, could be completely real.
We
I hate that.
discovered endolithic parasitism.
What? How does one
Until the
parasitize?
1990s, phototrophic endoliths were thought as somewhat benign, but evidence has surfaced that phototrophic endoliths, primarily cyanobacteria, have infested 50 to 80% of midshore populations of the mussel species, Perna, located in South Africa. The infestation of phototrophic endoliths resulted in lethal and sublethal effects such as decrease in strength in mussel shells.
Huh. That's weird to consider. Ah! Mites!
A parasite that lives off the rock that you develop.
Huh. I guess that's why they parasitize clams.
Endolithic fungi in the mass extinction of the Cretaceous dinosaurs.
Hmm?
Evidence of
What do you
endolithic fungi
mean?
were discovered within the dinosaur eggshell found within central China. They are characterized as being needle-like, ribbon-like, and silk-like. Fungus is seldom fossilized, and even when it is preserved, it can be distinguished endothelic hyphae from endothelic cyanobacteria and algae. Endolithic microbes can, however, be distinguished based on their distribution, ecology, and morphology. According to a 2008 study, the endolithic fungi that formed on the eggshells would have
Watch where you stick
resulted
that
in
nose,
abnormal
Weevil.
incubation for the eggs and may have contributed to the mass extinction of these dinosaurs. It may have also led
Ooh,
to the
that's a wolf spider.
preservation of dinosaur eggs, including that of contained embryos.
I'm gonna hit this wolf spider once, and if nothing good happens, I'm gonna walk away.
Let's see what we can find.
Oh, he takes no damage. Oh, and he's fast too, I might die. Yep. Oh. Okay, so we can't fuck with wolf spiders, that's good to know.
He didn't even fucking bite you multiple times, he just bit you the once and you fucking died from poison.
Yep, so we're absolutely not fucking with wolf spiders, it looks like.
Need stronger weapons to fuck with a wolf spider.
Yeah. Guess we're
Well,
gonna
now
go
that
on a
you've got
stink
fucking-
bug hunt.
Yeah. Gotta go on a stink bug hunt.
That's been the goal this whole time. I've just been wondering, like, if I go back into the plank hole, could I possibly fight that spider for what's behind him? And the answer is no. No, I can't. So, endolithic bacteria basically caused a mass extinction by potentially destroying the fucking, eggs of an entire species of dinosaurs, is what I'm getting from what you have said.
Yes.
That's kind of wild. Hello, wolf spider. I will not bother you.
Endolithic microorganisms have been considered a model for the search of life on other planets by inquiring what sort of microorganisms on Earth inhabit specific minerals, which helps to propose those lithologies as life detection targets on extraterrestrial services such as Mars.
Hello, bombardier beetle.
Can we stop trying to bioform Mars and instead focus on bioforming
Oh,
Venus
come
first?
on. Or Mercury, you know? God damn it. I might die to this stink bug because I was trying not to die to these mites. Ugh.
Stinkborg. Oh, I've still got Benjamin Franklin open. Why are you on stamps? What the fuck?
Postmaster. Though I don't know why he got to be postmaster. Other than, I think he was kind of like, oh, we should have a postal
Postmaster
system.
General.
Alright, time to hopefully not get blown up by bombardier beetle.
Man, people really have a hard on for George Washington. He's fucking everywhere.
You know, they like looking at him.
See
Ow.
also the papers of Benjamin Franklin, Founders Online, Memorial to the 56 signers of the Declaration of Independence, Fujio Cent, 1877 coin designed by Franklin, Thomas Birch's newly discovered Franklin letters, Franklin's electrostatic machine, Louis Timothy, apprentice partner of Franklin.
What about the
Elizabeth
murder
Timothy.
basement? You didn't tell us how many skeletons were in it. I just remembered.
I'm still looking for the murder basement.
I promise it's real. I'm not messing around here.
Ooh.
They're probably not going to talk about it on whatever website you're on, though.
Smithsonian Magazine. Oh baby, why was Benjamin Franklin's basement filled with skeletons?
Yeah!
Repairs on Franklin's old London house turned up 1,200 pieces of bone from at least 15 people.
Yeah! Like he had a bunch of fucking corpses just in his basement.
For nearly 2 decades leading up to the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Benjamin Franklin lived in a London house at 36 Craven Street. More than 200 years later, 15 bodies were found in the basement, buried in a secret windowless room beneath the garden. The most plausible explanation is not mass murder, but an autonomy school run by Benjamin Franklin's young friend and progeny, William Houston, which means absolutely that
Benjamin Franklin was a
stealing, that
murderer.
fucking not even that. At the very minimum, grave robber. At
Yeah.
The very minimum.
Oh, back in the day, anatomists loved to rob graves in order to get fucking fodder for their schools. That was like one of their primary pastimes, yes.
Just pull that shit out of the ground, baby.
Why are humans burying all of these corpses all the time? These would be really good for running an anatomy school. What the fuck?
Anatomy was still in its infancy, but the day's social and ethical mores frowned upon it. A steady supply of human bodies was hard to come by legally, so Houston, Hunter, and the field's other pioneers had turned to grave robbing. Oh, guaranteed grave robbing. Sorry. Oh, that's just automatic. Oh, we know. Cool. Either paying professional resurrection men to precede your cadavers or digging them up themselves. Researchers think that 36 Craven was an irresistible spot for Houston to establish his own anatomy lab. The tenant was a trusted friend. You know who? Our good friend Benjamin Franklin.
Of course it was.
When he was done with them, Houston simply buried whatever was left of the bodies in the basement rather than sneak them out for disposal elsewhere and risk getting caught. and prosecuted for dissection and brave rotting.
Cool. Yeah, just fuck him. Put him in the basement. We've already done the part that's gonna get us in jail. So fuck it. Put it in the basement.
Well. Good to note. Fun. Fun little murder basement, Franklin. Good to know you have it, I guess. Anyway, let's see.
I don't
what
think
else
it was
we got.
anatomy school. I think Benjamin Franklin was just a fucking serial killer. That is my official
Aw.
stream belief.
Look at the
one that
humans,
could eat it, but
astrobiology, and the related field of extrobiology. They've got a little DNA strand over here, like that's gonna matter. Astrobiology makes use of molecular biology, biophysics, biochemistry, chemistry, astronomy, physical cosmology, exoplanetology, geology, paleontology, and its neurology to investigate the possibility of life on other worlds and help
Spider
recognize
legs.
biospheres that might be
Cute,
different from
but
on
deadly.
Earth. Woo! Got it in one. Let's see. Biochemistry may have begun shortly after the Big Bang, 13.8 billion years ago, during a habitable epoch when the universe is only 10 to 17 million years old.
The orb weaver spiders have become aware of my presence. I think I have angered the hedge biome.
The hedge knows. Let's see.
Pick up
Term
that
was first
can.
proposed by Soviet astronomer Gavril Tinkov in 1953. Astrobiology is etymologically derived from the Greek constellation star, life and study. Let's see. The study of astrobiology is wider and investigates the link between life and the universe, which includes the search for extraterrestrial life, but also includes the study of life on Earth, such as its own origins, evolution, and fluidity. You are under attack.
I'm very under attack. Hello.
Hello.
Out of here. Ah! Okay, so it looks like I can actually take on orb weaver spiders. I just have to fucking, like, not get cornered in a room that I literally can't move out of. God damn it.
That's not so bad.
Do you think they'll still be over there and weak,
Travel along.
Probably.
vulnerable to your
They have
big
limits.
fucking
Hey,
stick?
no one likes a nosy neighbor.
That's a great question. If they are, I'm gonna fucking club them. Because the stink bugs are actually remarkably dangerous, which I guess makes sense because their cilantro hell smell is because they are a bioweapon.
Mission specifically designed to search for current life on Mars were the Viking programs and the Beagle 2 probe. The Viking results were inconclusive and the Beagle 2 failed minutes after landing. We just haven't tried after that point.
Okay. Fuck. Oh, hello, Junior Orb Weaver. You fucking kidding me? I might die. Fuck. Oh. Yep. Ah. Where the hell did that Junior Orb Weaver fucking come from? Like, those are... I know for a fact that those are enemies that are only supposed to be inside of the hedge. I'm not in the hedge.
Orb Weaver. It's me, baby Orb Weaver.
God damn. Like, literally, the only issue so far is the stamina cost of swinging a club. Ugh. Hello, aphid honey. Problem is, when they kill me, they do appear to reset to full health. So... You know.
There's Big Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit. Lipstick. lipstick.
Oh, okay.
Whew, looks like it's all still here.
All right, we're good. We got my loot, and we only have one spider after us. I can deal with the one. Stop it. Woof. Oh, got him. Oh, Junior Orb Weaver, don't you dare. Okay, that sucked. Eat the aphid honeydew.
Spoid is defeated, but
Get those
He's
fucking
done.
spider parts. I'm not losing these spider parts after all that work.
Hey, Ant.
Hello,
What's the
Ant.
news?
You appear to be stuck in a web, my dude. Just gonna eat the mushrooms out of my backpack. Rude.
Rabbit's foot. Mort Noir lipstick. Fake hall pass.
Okay.
Whew, looks like it's all still here.
Analyze the spider chunks, please.
Science.
Alright, I can now make spider armor. Still doesn't really help me. What do I need for a spider bow? 'Cause the hammer requires fucking stink bug parts, and those are actually kind of an issue. I need spider fangs. Oh, tell me those don't require me to fucking... Wolf spider. Oh, okay. Cool. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not sure what really to do now.
what's Burgle's mission?
Burgle's missions are to go find the hedge lab. I can fight
Oh.
spiders now, so I can technically go do that. It's just I want to get some better armor, I think. I think it's gonna have to be ladybug stuff. I can kill ladybugs pretty easily, but that requires berry leather. The issue with berry leather is to get the berry leather at the harvest berries from the hedge, which is easier if I have a bow.
What do we have lurking around out here?
So I'm kind of at a place where I just gotta go
Make a bow.
spend a bunch of time getting a bow, yeah, or just go get the leather, you know.
I guess I thought I
It's like the issue is that fucking getting the bow requires killing gnats, and gnats just will not fucking spawn near me close enough for me to hit them.
I mean, this
And I'm
is
not gonna
probably what
spear hunt
Hollywood
gnats.
Apparently, if you wait, they will walk up and boop you.
Watch where you
And
stick
that.
that nose, Weevil.
So
Good
a
to
good
know.
hunting strategy is to wait nearby them until they attempt to boop you and then fucking smack them during that. But they'll immediately start running after, so you have to be quick about it.
I see. Good to know. I will hunt a gnat when morning comes around, I suppose. I at least can start making the, Oh, actually, the bombardier parts will let me make a jerky rack, and the jerky rack, I believe, lets me, make more berry leather with less materials, basically. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish the jerky rack is my plan now. Gonna eat some billy hog pieces.
Delicious, delicious. Billy
Because I'll
hog.
be able to get more of those once I get the, my brain, it... Nope, it's gone. It's empty now.
Taphonomy is the study of how organisms decay and become fossilized or preserved in the paleontological record. Weird.
Is the corpse farm technically taphonomy? You know about the corpse farm?
Tell me about the corpse farm.
The corpse farm is literally, it was a, forensic experiment, I think, that MIT did for a couple of decades, where they literally had just a hillside that was covered in corpses, that they just let rot and observed as they rotted, as forensic data for various, basically, like, crime fighting and, anatomy purposes.
I believe that's actually a variety of forensic anthropology, of which forensic taphonomy is a new subfield thereof.
Ah.
This is specifically how things turn into fucking fossils rather than just decaying.
Okay. So if they were checking to see if those corpses would fossilize out on the hill...
Yes, then it would be taphonomy.
I don't think it was... Like, that's the thing. I think the corpse farm is actually still operating. I believe it was very good data, to the point where, like, if you were into forensics, you would have heard about the corpse farm as part of, like, your forensics training, basically. I know for a really long time, in order to basically test an old rumor that the GI... Like, there was this old rumor, basically, that the reason Japanese soldiers were wearing geta all the way up into World War II was because the geta somehow conferred basically the same amount of protection from landmines that a boot did. And they wanted to test that theory, and they were like, okay, how can we test this theory? And they decided that the best way to fucking test that theory was to blow up a bunch of simulations of human legs wearing both boots and geta to see what would happen. Now, they had a couple options there. They could either spend a lot of money in order to make these, like, one-to-one, like, human leg replacements that cost, like, $500 a pop and are made with, like, ballistics gelatin and fake bones, and if we're being completely honest, don't actually work all that well for the purposes of, like, these tests. Like, they're not even actually all that accurate. Or, there's option 2, which is the option they went with, and the option where if you donate your body to science, this is probably what will happen to it. They took a bunch of corpse legs, and they put shoes on them, and they blew those up. And what they ended up finding, in case you're curious, is that if you step on a landmine, it really doesn't matter what you're wearing. The leg is destroyed in the exact same way if you step on a fucking landmine.
You just get fucked, huh?
Yeah, because it's a landmine.
Pseudofossils are inorganic objects marking or impressions that might be mistaken for fossils. Pseudofossils may be misleading, as some types of mineral deposits can mimic life forms by forming what appear to be highly detailed or organized structures. One common example is when manganese oxides crystallize with characteristic tree-like or dendritic patterns along a rock fracture. The formation of frost dendrites on a window is another common example of this crystal growth.
Oh yeah, like when you have frost in a window, it can look like feathers sometimes. Ow.
Concretions are sometimes thought to be
Ow.
fossils, and occasionally one contains a fossil, but are generally not fossils themselves. Chert or flint nodules in limestone can often take forms that resemble fossils. Pyrite discs or spindles are
Hey,
sometimes
Gub.
mistaken
Gub,
for
1
fossils
minute.
of sand dollars.
I'm doing combat.
Ah.
Okay, continue.
Are you actually interested in pseudofossils?
No, I'm listening because I had something I actually wanted to say about concretions, which is apparently one of the really common things that happens with concretions is that dumbass creationists love to mistake concretions for footprints. So they will find like pictures of concretions and be like, yeah, this is very clearly a footprint. Science can't explain this. And it's like, actually it can. It's a concretion. It's what happens when water drips onto a point for a long time with mineral in it.
A concretion is a hard, compact mass of matter formed by the precipitation of mineral cement within the spaces between particles, and is found in sedimentary rock or soil. Concretions are often ovoid or spherical in shape, although irregular shapes also occur. The word concretion derives from the Latin word concretio, compressing, condensing, congealing, or uniting.
Okay, get me through my block. Good to know.
Concretions have been interpreted to be dinosaur eggs, animal and plant fossils, extraterrestrial debris, or human artifacts.
Debris. It's debris.
At least it's clean.
Debrar.
Debrock.
DeBron Johnson.
DeBron James.
Let's see. Detailed studies have determined that concretions form after sediments are buried, but after the sediment is fully lithified during diagenesis. Some of the most unusual concretion nuclei are World War II military shells, bombs, and shrapnel, which
Yep.
are found inside siderite concretions found in an English coastal salt marsh.
Yeah, that's actually pretty common. Just because like think about what a piece of unexploded munitions just kind of left on the ground actually is. It's just a chunk of metal. So the salt marsh is like, yeah, no, you have a big chunk of unnaturally dense metal underneath a layer of basically nearly liquid rock, because salt marshes, especially like salt, is water soluble. So you get the formation of like very basically like very quick geological features because salt is water soluble. Hello, fucking stink bug.
Cannonball
Morton or
concretion.
lipstick. Call pass.
They are found along the Cannonball River within Morton and Sioux counties, North Dakota, and can reach 3 meters in diameter.
Oh no. You don't want to be water soluble. Humans require that to live, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, everything's water soluble if you think about it.
Ah, yes, you're one of those people who believes water is the alkahest, I forgot.
I like that you just slurped it right out of its death animation.
Yeah, you know?
Just give me a second.
I
to
wanted
adjust
it.
to that.
its delicious parts and pieces.
Moki marbles, also called moki balls or maki marbles, are iron oxide concretions which can be found eroding in great abundance out on the outcrops of the Navajo sandstone within south central and southeastern Utah. These
Huh.
concretions range in shape from spheres to discs, buttons, spiked balls, cylindrical forms, and other odd shapes. They range from pea size to baseball size. The concretions were created by the precipitation of iron, which dissolved in groundwater. The iron was originally present as a thin film of iron oxide surrounding the sand grains in Navajo sandstone. Groundwater containing methane from underlying bedrocks reacted with the iron water, converting it to soluble reduced iron.
Sadly, I don't believe we ever get to go inside of the house in this game. Or at least if we
Kansas?
do, I can't yet.
Kansas pop rocks.
Huh?
Kansas pop rocks are concretions of either iron sulfide, pyrite, or in some cases jarosite, which are found in outcrops of the Smoky Hill chalk member of Niobrara formations.
Do they just
Within
explode
Ghost
or
County,
something?
Kansas.
Is that why they're called that?
These concretions are called pop rocks because they explode if thrown in a fire.
Hey! Yeah, some rocks will explode if you put them in a fire because they have water inside of them. So in general, you should not put rocks in fire unless you're okay with those rocks exploding and possibly hurting you.
A few of these concretions enclose, at least in part, large flattened valves of incomerid bivalves.
Clam!
Exploding climb.
Yeah, don't ever boil that clam.
That clam's unfuckable.
Last
know no
clam
snail's
mistake
going
you'll ever
after
make. Also, God, there's a lot of fucking larvae over here.
Larva zone.
Not gonna mess with them. I don't actually need parts.
That tastes surprisingly not terrible.
Pick up the fire pit. Woo! Leave me be, larva. I'll fuck you up.
Guguts are sandstone concretions found in Oligocene aged sediments near Fontainebleau, France. Absolutely mispronounced that. Guguts have fetched high prices at auction due to their sculpture-like quality.
Huh.
But yeah, they do look kind of fucked up.
Larvae are annoyed by you. Ah, larvae are one of the enemies of this area, it looks like.
Larva.
At least they don't want me gone yet, so they're not actually gonna go fuck up my base.
Clerkstorp sphere.
Lurkstorp sphere?
Clerkstorp spheres are small objects, often spherical to disc-shaped, which have been collected by miners and rockhounds from 3 billion year old pyrophyllite deposits near Wonderstone in South Africa.
Sure, why not? Just, we know how old those rocks are and exactly where they came from because mineral science.
They have been cited by pseudoscientists and reporters in books, popular articles, and many web pages as inexplicable out-of-place artifacts that could only have been manufactured by intelligent beings. Geologists who have studied these objects have concluded that the objects are not manufactured, but rather the result of natural processes, which I think is so much fucking cooler.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of, like, the weird geology where it's like, yeah, here's a perfect sphere. This perfect sphere is made because this specific area happens to, like, roll minerals in the exact shape required to create a perfect sphere over the course of 9 billion years.
Various professional geologists, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of different sources for one fucking statement. Agree that the Klerksdorp spheres originate as concretions, which formed in volcanic sediments, ash, or both, after they accumulated 3 billion years ago.
Come on.
Heinrich
There we
argues
go.
that the wallstenite nodules formed by the metamorphism of carbonate concretions in the presence of silica-rich fluids generated the metamorphism of volcanic deposits containing them into pyrophyllite. Literally, we dropped molten rock drops into molten glass, and they turned into perfect spheres.
Huh.
But that
That's
just
really
happened
cool.
in nature.
I love when geologists can also just replicate a rock because, like, it's a very specifically, like, incredibly, like, weird process that forms a specific rock. It's like, yeah, this type of rock is formed very specifically by, we take some molten glass and we drip it into a fucking... we drip it into an aquarium that's filled with more molten glass of a different variety. You know?
Both Carncross and Heinrich argue that the grooves exhibited by these concretions, because they do have a fun little, like, Oreo-style groove in them. Looks like you could pop them in half and fucking, like, scoop out the quote-unquote cream filling if it were a rock. As
I'll start
proposed
working
by
on my
Cairncross,
acceptance
these
speech.
grooves represent fine-grained laminations within which the concretions grew. The growth of the concretions within the plane of the finer-grained laminations were inhibited because of the lesser permeability and porosity of finer-grained sediments relative to the existing surrounding sediments.
So you get these little orbs because you get, like, clusters of particles that can't be infiltrated by water, as opposed to all the stuff around them, basically.
Yes. Faint internal lamina, which correspond to the exterior groove, can be seen in cut specimens, which backs up this idea. Innumerable iron oxide concretions found within the Navajo sandstone of the Moki Marbles. Yay! Welcome back, Moki Marbles. The latitudinal grooves are also
Friend
found
of
on
the show,
carbonate.
Moki Marbles.
More pronounced and irregular than seen in Klerksdorp concretions because they were formed in sand rather than fine-grained volcanic material.
Oh, hang on, that's a lab. That's a door over there.
A door.
Yeah, look, there's a lab door right here. I think I found the hedge lab, maybe.
Hey, a door.
Or one of the hedge labs, maybe.
Oh my god.
I think there's gonna be spiders in here. Oh, there's Mite-Loaf. Yeah, there's Mite-Loaf in here. Oh, there's robots in here. Get bonked, idiot. Oh, they're full of science. Huh.
Why are they evil?
I guess they might register me as, like, an unauthorized user, like one of the spiders. I'm
Why
not.
are the spiders being registered as users?
Well, like, that's the thing. They're not. The guy, Raymond Tully, said that he was using them for, like, defense of his bases and stuff.
Transcription unit 87.10.25.
Very similar concretions have been found within strata as old to 2.7 to 2.8 billion years, comprising part of the Hammersley group of Australia. The Australian concretions in the Klerksdorp spheres are amongst the oldest known examples of concretions caused by microbial activity during the diagenesis of sediment.
Wow, the Burgle 3 could only calculate post-cooking burger weight to the nearest tenth of a pound.
Oof.
All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your
Most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
So then hold enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper.
Also, looking at it, we're definitely Tully's kids, because this is like, how do we get, yeah, no, literally, where are we going to get batteries for the shrink ray? And it's like, oh, we could probably steal them from some of the kids' walkie-talkies if we wanted. Well, this is the hedge lab, all right.
Science.
Bye.
published descriptions of these spheres being harder than steel are definitively false in terms of most scaled mineral hardness. Examination of several Klerksdorp spheres found none to be harder than 5.0 on the Mohs scale. For comparison, common glass has a Mohs hardness of 5.5.
Huh. Also, it looks like apparently the reason these tasties are in the yard is actually because fucking Raymond Tully apparently was he was finding these mysterious signals that were interfering with his work that he thinks are Omniment, the people that he used to work for. So, like, apparently he was having a fucking proxy war in his backyard.
See also,
Scabby.
Geofax.
Surveyor connection established.
Huh.
Use survey
Geofax is a
station to
natural
scan for
stone
analyzed
formation that is
material.
difficult to distinguish from a
Visit
man-made
additional
object.
stations to expand the survey network.
I have a fucking object surveyor now that'll show me where to find stuff that I have examined in a lab. It's a really good find.
Excellent, excellent.
Also,
you've got a pretty
continue
good
with
view
your
of the lab,
geology.
too.
I do enjoy your geology.
Geofact. Are you a naturally occurring stone? Do you
Well,
think?
I
Some of the
mean,
proposed-
teeth could be geofacts if you wanted to be pedantic.
Some of the proposed criteria for distinguishing geofacts from artifacts for Paleolithic specimens resembling debitage have been subject to evaluation by experimental and actualistic studies. Possible examples include several purported prominent ancient artifacts, including the Venus of Behekert Man and the Venus of Tantan, both of which are just rocks that kind of look like people.
You know, just like the Venus de Milo. A rock that kind of looks like a person and nothing else.
They are thought by many in the archaeological community to be geofacts. A site which shows an abundance of what to be geofacts is the Gulf of Cambay.
Another lab in here. Empty box. This is one of the labs that I think was hit by the Flingman disc. I think I've been here already. I got nervous because there were a lot of spiderlings and I think I jumped down.
Eolith is a napped flint module. Eoliths were once thought to have been artifacts, the earliest stone tools, but are now believed to be geofacts, stone fragments produced by fully natural geological processes.
Hmm. I've annoyed the ore weaver spiders. I should probably stop just murder site.
The Piltdown Man was a paleoanthropological fraud in which bone fragments were presented at the fossilized remains of a possibly unknown early human.
I remember Piltdown Man. I've been getting recommended videos recently that are like, Piltdown Man was bullshit. Here's why.
It was found to have consisted of the altered mandible and some teeth of an orangutan deliberately combined with the cranium of a fully developed, though small-brained, modern human.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
missed the jump. Well,
Big matchbox in the sky. Why are you being relegated to such tiny places?
well, because I don't unshrink when I die.
It's less that there's a reputation system and more that once you kill enough bugs of a certain variety, you are immediately under siege by that variety of bug.
That's
And
not
they
so
will just
bad.
come and fuck up your base.
Yeah, so they kind of basically to encourage you to either properly defend your base if you defend your base, or properly live a nomadic lifestyle if you live a nomadic lifestyle. If you stay in an area for too long attacking stuff, it will eventually... They go from, like, aware of you to annoyed with you to hostile to you. When they're hostile to you, they send, like, swarms to go attack your base. They back off from being annoyed once you either go attack some other stuff, Or once they destroy your base, yeah. Well, not destroy your base, but like either they, you know, they kill you or you fight them off or what have you. Please no